Welcome, everybody, to a Petty Squabbles, a Monster Hunter story, episode 17, Group of B, aka Team Maizutsune, where they are all about to die and roll new characters. I am super excited for them. I hope you are too.
I don't have COVID anymore.
Yes, and we have back our appropriately played rogue now. He doesn't get to be me anymore. I'm sad to say. I know everybody loved me as him. Probably not, actually, but that's besides the point. But we're just gonna kind of do a quick recap since it was missed. I kind of gave you a kind of a rundown to it, but over the last two sessions, you have emerged somewhere in the Verdant Hills and then traveled up. You guys went to Koto Village, spoke to the chief a little bit there, had some nice destructive times with Erus on the outskirts of the village while talking to Maisie, aka also Maya, aka something else potentially. We'll find out. There were some good conversations with Erus and some character building and kind of seeing where he's going. Eventually you made it to Riveroo, where you got information on where Kushala Deor is, which is in the mountains to the east of Riveroo. Was the last known sighting of one, according to them. And then you spent the night at a festival, had a potluck, kind of enjoyed yourselves. Oh, actually, on the road to Riveroo, you also did find 3 bodies of merchants that had their chests, had a hole in their chest. A little footprints all over. So, we're currently on the path to the Kushala Deora on your first, I think it's the morning after, I believe, actually, where 3 of you see this little thing, kind of like probably like a baby's hand, out of your stomachs partially, and then kind of sinks back in. That would
You ever watch the beginning of Aliens? It's that.
I would say that, or Dawn of the Dead, the baby.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that terrible fucking movie. I got scarred by that scene.
Hey, Aaron, I would like to use my once per day divine intervention to try to pray a greater restoration upon myself.
I stayed up late one night and watched that movie and just...
I have to hit 12 or below,
12
so
or below.
I doubt it's going to work.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Party right now.
I'm just I'm signing up for the wait list for the Elden Ring vinyl soundtrack that'll be releasing in August.
Jesus Christ, man, I have to wait till August to get the fucking soundtrack on iTunes too.
Probably, because it's one of if you get the deluxe edition on Steam, you get the soundtrack. So,
Fair.
That's probably to incentivize doing that.
I was gonna say I did actually have to wait longer to get any of the Dark Souls soundtracks on fucking iTunes, considering Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3's soundtracks didn't go up on iTunes until like 2-3 years ago.
Aha. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. So, we're trying divine intervention. You really rolled a 5.
Yes. Which is exactly... I just prayed whatever inside of me away, and that means I can't use that for a week.
Okay. Yes, it does mean you cannot use it.
If it succeeds, it works, but it can't be reused.
Right. I think reasonably, the 3 of you, it could work on. As a group, as your god looks down upon you, you feel, you don't see her, you just see what you would imagine Maya looks like, and she just reaches down, like grabs you by the cheek and goes, "Oh, we'll be." You kind of just feel the thing inside of you, the hand just fade. You hear a scream internally in your head, as each of you that are currently infected with whatever this thing was are cured.
Grabs you by the cheek like this.
Yes.
Praise Lord.
You don't get to experience the joys of motherhood.
Sucks to be you.
Unfortunately, that part of my body is a giant spider. I do not wish that upon the world.
Mother Erus.
I will kill anyone who harms my baby.
Well, it would seem that your baby no longer exists, so it is a moot point.
No.
His baby would have just been the thing from Alien Resurrection.
Tiefling alien. That sounds horrifying.
Sounds amazing. There's no greater destructive force.
Something to add to my fucking xenomorph bestiary.
So, I like to think that I don't know how it feels for everybody else, but like he said, we feel no remove the parasite from within us, and
I had the creepy version that didn't happen, but maybe you imagine happened, where each one of you just feels this gut-wrenching feeling or something like crawling up your esophagus. Esophagus, and then I almost said sarcophagus. Same thing.
No.
Same thing, obviously.
All right, hear him out.
The esophagus, and as you feel that, and you just watch this little tiny spiders start to crawl out of your mouth, like webs attached as they pull out whatever was in there, and then disappear. That didn't actually happen though.
Vomit this fucking worm out.
It's not a worm. It's a fully formed man, just really small.
Yes.
Homunculus.
That's a grown ass
man. He's like 4 inches tall. That's it.
I'm surprised it didn't take fucking 6 months for these things to be removed, like a certain someone's parasite in a certain video game.
Yeah, no. One
day,
while we're here, when I feel better, I look at them like, if we got infected with that, no matter if Lowell purified us, what happened to the town? Like, how did we get this?
Oh,
you are just a day out currently.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just thinking the only thing I could think of was the food that everybody ate.
Exactly my thoughts.
Well, it could have been a whole lot of, literally, it could have been at any moment during the festivities. We could have been targeted for some reason. When we were asleep, we could have been targeted. Like, we don't. The easiest way would have been the food, yes, but I don't think we should rule out the possibility of it being specifically targeted at us because of the fact that we're looking into this. I think we should still warn the town, but I don't think that it's necessarily an attack on the town.
If you feel like they're safe enough, then...
Oh, no, I think we should still warn the town. Like, 100%, I think we should still go talk to them and be like, hey, by the way, this happened. I think that would be smart. I'm just saying we shouldn't rule out the possibility that it was specifically targeted at us because of the fact that we have been looking into this and trying to stop this. I mean, this is...
But if that's the case, then somebody in town is with the town.
Yeah, right. We should still 100% tell the town. Just knowing with what we're dealing with, the group we're currently adversarial to probably has agents literally everywhere, and those agents probably know what we've done and what generally we're up to. And systematically just getting rid of an entire town to get at 4 people is a really good way to just cover up that you're getting rid of those 4 people.
And the targets.
Right. But it'd be fairly obvious for anyone with a brain within the guild to know, oh, these 4 were looking into this thing that has to do with this, and they died mysteriously. Kind of seems like it was from that thing. So to me, it feels like it would just be smarter to just get rid of those 4 and not, put a bigger target on your head by systematically wiping out an entire town on top of it. I mean, I know Riveroo isn't part of the guild, but they do have a decent standing with the guild. So
That is fair.
it would be,
Uh,
I mean, you take out an entire, I mean, God, Riveroo is not even a small town. It's an entire city, essentially. Like, you wipe out that, and you are going to have the entire guild descend upon you. It's not just going to be a small group trying to stop this. It is going to be the entirety of the guild systematically wiping out what is left of this group. I don't think they're that stupid. They might be, but if they've been able to figure out how to create a version of that frenzy virus that can be weaponized and added into food or water, I think they're a bit smarter than that.
that is fair.
But we should really turn around and go back to the town and let them know that this shit's fucked up.
Agreed.
Okay.
Does not.
Oh, you guys return back to Riveroo. After a day journey, let's go ahead and give me a survival check as you travel back. Let's see if anything happens on the way home. Hey, as you journey your way back, exact same way you came, same pathway. You hop back on the road after a maybe hour or so. Since you were kind of going off towards the mountains and not following like the merchant roads going to the east. You make it most of the way there when all set. You notice very similar tracks, much fresher tracks in the snow just off the side of the road.
The tracks of the infant gores.
Yes.
I'll point it out to the group. It looks like as though that there are certainly more now. Very fresh as well.
Oh fuck.
They're as dangerous as you say, Erus. Like there's many. Like
In this case, you see the same number of tracks. There's 3 sets of small tracks and one large set of tracks. Not extremely large, but larger.
Mm-hmm.
They're as dangerous as you say with this many. It could be an epidemic.
And it's no question that it's an epidemic. I'm concerned that it's either going to be too late or we're not going to be enough to defend the town with these.
Should we split off after the tracks? These seem very fresh.
I'm going to leave that up to you guys.
If there are still things out here, and how far does it look like we're out from Riveroo? At this point?
5 hours.
5 hours. Ugh. No travel pace. That's not. Yeah.
Travel pace. I mean, it's a couple miles.
Okay. I think we should do our best to. I don't know if we should. Yeah, I don't know if we should take care of the immediate issue. It will probably sidetrack us quite a bit. We should probably just head over to Riveroo as fast as we can.
Understood. I'm all for that. If that like sidetracking is never the best, so
Okay.
So you ignore the tracks that you're currently seeing and make your way back to River. The rest of the time, it is a fairly safe journey. You know, dodging on the occasional like snow drift that comes like crashing down. Not a huge avalanche, but you know, big enough to be a slight threat. And in your river room, town seems to be same state it was for the most part when you left it. There's people cleaning up. There are others, you know, back at the markets, doing festivities. Maybe, I mean, at a quick glance, seems to be maybe a few less people than you would expect, but not a large amount that like extremely noticeable or anything like that. Or at least first
Probably just
glance.
yeah, probably just start heading over to uh the was it mayor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you make it back to the mayor's location, like the town hall. As you enter in the receptionist area, she welcomes you back and goes, "Finished already?"
There is a
I
bit of a
wish.
more pressing issue. Uh, at about we were about a day's away when we had noticed that we were infected in the same way as many other things concerning in the previous issue that we were talking about.
And you think that it, I mean, you return here, think something might have happened here? You sure you're not like, affected from like previously or anything?
We have
Pretty
good
sure.
reason to believe that it has affected the whole town.
But potentially.
Okay. 1 minute. And then she goes like running over to the mayor's office door. And then
You guys see too, like Erus is a lot more calm and collected than he was last time we were here. And just relaxed.
so out comes the mayor. Doesn't even drop formalities dropped, comes back. Are you sure?
we 100% were infected after we left town. It was through divine intervention that we were able to remove the parasites. But we
Question.
came back to warn in case it wasn't just us who were targets.
Relative information shows that our sample size is as thus: three of us had partaken of the potluck, three of us were infected.
Well, four of you took
Oh, oh, I
he,
see.
he just
Yeah.
succeeded on the same.
So we,
Yeah, I got
right,
COVID in real life, but I didn't get it in game.
as it stands, the the one activity that a lot of us, many of us, had taken part of within the festival was the potluck. It is our only
Correlation.
real connecting point, but we could have also been targeted specifically. However, Spearhead, my loyal companion, does not necessarily need to rest, so he would have it would have alerted me to any such danger to my person.
Mm.
And have you checked for any markings on yourselves? Any kind of way? Maybe you just got infected some other way other than eating? We're sure.
That's a smart thing that we probably should have done. Um, I have a question real quick.
Mhm.
When the divine intervention got rid of the thing, did it was it just like the thing's magically gone, or like did we have something left over that we could show?
No, it's gone.
It's just
It was in
magically.
your belly. Like it didn't actually pull it out like the spiders. That's how
right. It just
I envisioned it could have been, but in this
yeah.
case, that's not what happened.
Okay, so it just kind of like magically burned up inside. Okay.
Yes.
Um, neat. That is less helpful. um, yeah. If you give us like 5 minutes so we can just kind of like go over each other and make sure there's no like little pinpricks. Like I see where your mind's going. Like maybe like some sort of like poison tip dart or some shit like
Injected
that.
versus
Like,
ingestion.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I see that. I thought about that. 100% went through my mind. Did not think for us to like do any sort of looking over and making sure that it wasn't like that didn't happen. So
Okay.
you give us like a couple minutes, and I just like walk over to the group like, all right, fucking, we need to, hold on. There's a room that we can like go into to be able to do, because like I mean, if we're
You can
gonna be
just
checking,
use. Yeah, he was about to offer his own office up, but he's like, no, never mind. And he's like, yeah, the secretary will take you to a room that you check.
thank you. And then when we get there, Erus just full butt ass naked, like, all right,
You could have waited till I
make sure there's
left.
no holes. Sorry,
Iihane also.
you're welcome.
So you start checking. So are you checking yourself? You having someone else check you? Because obviously you
I
can't
mean,
check
like,
your
Erus
back
is
and other
checking
spots.
like where he can
Yeah,
see, but like he's like someone else is gonna have to check like around in those areas that I can't see.
Okay. So give me who? Oh, I guess the question is, who are you having help you?
Fucking whoever is gonna be looking around at my back and jumbly bits.
Who do you trust of the group the most? Check.
The most fucking. Oh, you're really putting me in an uncomfortable position here.
As a player.
See,
Loaded words.
God, as a player, that's even worse.
yeah, I was about to say, as a character, I know who of this group. I have a list
Like
of who's more likely to betray me.
when it comes to something like this, where it takes like a very like detailed eye and stuff, I think Erus would want Allset looking over, just because of like the interactions they've had. Allset just tends to have a deeper attention to detail a lot of the time, from his understanding.
I mean, that really depends on Allset's investigation.
I mean,
Erus doesn't know this.
Yeah. I'll just I'll
Erus
just
is like, that
Iron
guy's
Man
smart.
take off the half plate that's on
Yeah.
as an action, and then just like start going over everybody.
Okay.
I would like put my hand on your shoulder and say, I trust you to find if there is anything and cast enhance ability on you, for if you don't already have advantage on any investigation.
Assuming it is investigation, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But
Yeah,
that way, because I don't
Medicine,
think
which I
anybody
suck
can,
at.
I don't think anybody can help you. So this is the only way I can help you.
I mean, I feel like each person can assist him in it, because you're also
Well-
like looking at your own other parts of it while he's looking at the other
Okay.
parts.
yeah.
Okay, then.
I can't necessarily investigate myself too well, so
Yeah. So
um,
I feel like realistically it makes sense for a perception to find something to see. The investigation would be to determine a bit more on it, but I think perception makes the most sense to me.
oof. All right.
So in this case, yeah, it would be a perception. If you want to give him enhanced ability, we can do it for the perception, which will be wisdom. And
Yeah, then I'll do that just to give him a little bit of aid there.
then you'll have the
Big oof. This is not gonna go well.
So it's the owl's wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So advantage and
Hey,
22. You didn't even need it.
who got the first one?
Well, I assume it made sense that he was looking over you, because you kind of initiated the whole stripping down
I
immediately.
dropped trowel immediately.
All right, check me.
I'm ready.
honestly, this is nothing that I haven't seen before within this group, so let's just get this medical examination over with.
Erus is really good at like stripping down too. He got pants and everything off in like one clean motion.
You just Bruce Almighty it.
Yeah, it's impressive.
So
Allset invented the rubber gloves.
So as you look around, you're all set with like your thought process on this is well, especially with Erus who doesn't wear armor. His could be, if he had a needle prick, it could be anywhere. It's obviously not going to be in between his fingers or toes or anything weird like that, because if he was going to get pricked, it'd be somewhere probably his mid body or something like that. Just to try to check. And as you're looking around, you're like checking through his back, seeing if there's anything there, checking sides, and then you're like kind of looking like lower leg, maybe not lower leg, but like thigh. And then you see one like little red dot on his butt cheek.
How did I know?
It's very, very tiny.
Yeah, I'll just like get out a pen
Yeah.
and then just like plastic surgeon wise like circle that area
Yeah.
and just be
Oh,
like,
the tickles.
this is a cause of concern if we were infected through our behinds. Everyone, please let us continue
Investigation.
in the investigation. So I guess on everybody else, I'll just like start with that area first, and then like go from there.
It might take a bit for Iihane.
Yeah, you're searching the entire abdomen.
And plus, I would assume since it's carapace, it either might be harder to pierce or it might be impossible to tell where. Because it's not like it gets an inflamed red mark on an adamant exoskeleton.
Yeah.
There will be like the pinprick and maybe like cracks.
Yeah.
Thereof.
And of course, it's like a black carapace, which makes it even harder.
I guess the next person whoever's available for the next one, Iihane has to take off some heck armor. So
plate mail.
It would make sense. Iihane would probably. I mean, it probably took you 10 minutes to search through Erus, like just checking, all spots.
Yeah.
So Iihane can be next.
And off and just like, can I put my clothes back on now?
Nothing is stopping you.
All right, cool. And Erus starts putting clothes back on.
Yeah, Iihane would just take off what is needed to search her.
Okay.
Armor-wise, like you don't wear much under plate mail except for like a shirt.
So with a 19, as you look, starting with like the abdomen, the legs to see if there's anything there. You don't see any like crack marks or anything like that. And then as you kind of like go around, you find a spot on like lower back, just behind the side, on the right hand side, just a little red irritated dot.
Again, cause for concern here. Azrar, you are next.
That's going to be even harder because I have red skin.
Obviously, he bleeds blue.
It's just getting progressively worse.
Erus, you were the easy one.
Red on blue.
So
what's that?
Literally just a target on my ass.
Yeah. So looking at Azrar, kind of searching about seeing what you can find. Azrar, you don't find anything in the front. And that is when it's kind of the same direction. You see it's a little blood like scab mark, I guess, in the sense of him. Right near the butt cheek, just above it, on the side as well.
Okay.
Erus, it's obviously because you're just tall.
Irritated because I passed the save.
He scratched at it a couple times. Mosquito bite.
And then I guess finally me.
Yep.
So
who's gonna look for you?
What's your perception, Whistle?
I have a 20 passive perception, so I have a plus 10 to perception check.
I only have a 5 because I'm not proficient, so you might want to do that.
Yeah, but I also have disadvantage on ability checks because of a level of exhaustion.
I'm going to do it. So
I mean, honestly, the disadvantage is still only like a -4 effect.
What? I don't think he has.
No, that's true. We did correct that. You don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
You would have gotten your rest, so that's gone. You can
you would have
remove
gotten a rest.
Let's get rid of that exhaustion.
You got that from a heavy travel. What you guys
right okay. Perception check. Go.
20.
20.
Hey.
The lowest you could roll.
unnatural. Yeah. Dirty 20.
That's actually true. It's the lowest you could roll because you're the level 12 feet or whatever it is. The rogue.
Eh.
The rouge.
Well, I'm still level 11 on.
Oh,
here.
you leveled up, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
we're level
you
12.
just didn't do anything.
Yeah, no.
No, that's your responsibility.
Yeah, he said he was going to tell you about that.
Yeah,
so you can hop
I
on
just
during the
told you,
week.
man. There you go. You're welcome.
And if you
Leveled up.
watched the videos, you would know.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
So-
What's our current XP so I can
Yeah, update
level up
that.
right now?
2.
2 XP.
2?
Uh,
2
Well,
XP.
107,200.
Okay.
what if each time you
so-
leveled up, your XP went back down to 0 and you had to reach the next benchmark?
I'm
I
excited
give up.
for it.
Oh,
Level
fuck
5, I'd be
Christ.
done.
That's how we're doing it next time, guys.
No.
Yep,
That's
next
how
game.
I thought it worked, honestly.
I mean, like it makes sense from like other games as XP, like the way they
Right,
work.
always
but,
resets.
like, yeah.
Oof.
Fun fact: Mass Effect 1 uses D&D XP leveling up.
Interesting. I'm gonna grab a soda real fast. I'll
Not
be back
allowed.
in like 30 seconds.
I'll grab off. Soda.
Cool. So as you search around all set, see where you can find any kind of markings and whatnot. It takes a little bit of time, but eventually you do find another pinprick. His is slightly higher up along his middle back or so, where he was potentially. There's a little red dot, just right between some of the Kieran scale.
We have there's just a kid with a red marker that ran by and like marked us all at some point.
Rolled that twice, but it only went through once. Okay. All right. Everyone got pricked.
Yep.
Also, it still does not mean that other people are not quite
Mhm.
out of
Yeah.
the danger.
So
Start putting clothes back on.
You guys 10 minutes putting everything back on, all the armor, all the fanciness.
all right, so we know 100% it wasn't in the food. Or well,
It was
Not-
at least
Wow.
targeted.
yeah,
It
not
wasn't-
100% that it wasn't in the food, but we know that we got targeted by something at least.
Yeah. Still, it's good to inform the town about it, even if it wasn't
Because
town-wide.
100%, because while I don't think wiping out an entire town and like infecting this entire town would be smart, it would be smart for them to get us with these and then maybe a couple other people to cause panic and chaos to cover up.
Well, there were the first parasites outside of town.
Yes.
And we do
Somebody
have
might not have
documented
been lucky.
and we do have documented evidence where this was able to be transmitted through food and or water.
Totally. Oh
So,
shit! I gotta...
the mayor might
I'll be
want
back in like a
to
minute.
hire some people that are able to detect such poisons and such. I unfortunately cannot.
Can't detect poison
I can,
Disease?
but I don't have it
prepared.
prepared. I would have to prepare it. Like, anytime we have to purify stuff, I have to prepare that too.
Why'd you
So
roll your
is it
HP twice?
purified?
It's like not applying, like, and it just keeps
Oh.
rolling as just 5.
Well, just update
Also,
it.
it's rolling as a D8. What the fuck?
You should roll as a D8. Rogues have D8s.
Yeah.
I thought rogue. Oh yeah, rogues are D8. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't
just-
know.
I think it auto adds your con to it. It's just that's the dice rolled for it.
Yeah, because my level 11 HP is 144, but for whatever reason, it's not updating.
It's fine. You just update it
Here.
afterwards.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
everything else
okay, so-
updates.
Your level.
First
I have
one
I have
up.
you at 129 max HP over here.
Oh, what the fuck? You probably haven't checked that for a while.
No, it's
Oh,
on your
well.
token.
Oh, what?
What's his HP?
You have 129, so I think it added your stats twice.
I
Because
don't fucking know, man. Because I've remembered it being 144 for the last like several sessions.
It shouldn't be because I'm at 166,
I don't know, man.
and I have the tough
I-
feat, and am a barbarian.
I think fucking Roll20 probably glitched then, and was giving me extra HP
that's
all this
possible.
time.
Yeah, you have 129 listed here as your max.
Or
129.
just take the average. Easy math.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just rolling that. It'll add your con separately. And if it doesn't,
Okay.
just add your extra con to it when at the end. So 129 plus 5, so 134 plus whatever your con is at the end of finishing the character.
Yeah, my con is +5, so it'd be just +10.
Dear God.
You have 5 con.
Yeah, I've got 20 con and 20 dex.
Jesus.
Monster. I have 20 wisdom.
Yes.
That's why you have almost as much HP as me.
Yeah, I maxed out my con as soon as I could.
Okay.
My con is +3 right now.
And time to bump my wisdom up.
And when I'm done with this build, it'll be at a +4, and that'll be the max.
So,
Yeah, okay, yeah, now, okay, yeah, what the fuck? Okay, it's saying before leveling 129, after leveling 144. Okay, yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Maybe give you 2 levels?
I don't fucking know. It's weird.
No, it might have just every
Yeah,
time
and
you
it's
went
saying
to roll it, it added-
129 now on my character sheet.
Well, it just updated to 144 on your token.
What the fuck? Oh, now it just went over to 144. Okay, I'm just gonna manually change
be
this to
139.
139.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it probably added both the 5s that you rolled for.
probably.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
There we go. We're good though. Because that would be an extra 5.
Solutions.
We fixed it. All right. So, you have finished investigating. Your clothes are all back on. What are you guys doing?
Go back out and
Yeah. Inform the mayor what we found and our suspicions that there still might be a couple and people also targeted is what Erus was thinking.
My wisdom hasn't updated. What?
It does seem to
I-
make sense that, I mean, if they're targeting you because they know you're searching for a way to cure it, or if you're just conveniently placed as part of some kind of test, or maybe it wasn't that at all. Maybe it was the food. Right. But I have some
Do you
preparation.
have any of the corpses from previous victims? Are any of them fresh enough?
No,
Because
but
if they have that prick as well, you could find at least people who might be infected early.
we do not. But if we're expecting more, then I will be alerting those that are feeling ill, even if it's just a hangover from last night, to come and be inspected by our physicians. And I may be sending a request to the Koto village for some additional assistance in curing, if it's at all possible to still look for. At the worst,
Not
we'll
a problem.
quarantine.
I know divine intervention helps, but not everybody.
Gods don't
That's
always
not-
see fit.
Yeah,
They've
that's what I was about to say. Not everybody has the luck to be capable of receiving that. We are very fortunate.
Well, I thank you for the warning. I think it might be best for you to go get that Elder Dragon blood. Finish your quest so that if this is an issue, if that is the cause of this, then at least save as many of my people as possible. And I will take care of those here that are potentially infected as best I can. And he's like, all right, let's go.
Yep.
Goes back in the office and starts sending messages out to a bunch of different.
I think it's
Be a
time for us.
carrier wing drake.
So you're back in town currently. Officially, your previous journey has ended, and you're starting a new journey. Was there anything you guys want to do before you leave town? Just check.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
ready.
We're switching up some spells, but
Cool.
yeah.
if you're gonna switch up spells, we're gonna be doing Gonna be
Oh, I see.
You'll be.
Okay,
I mean,
no,
you're.
that's
It,
fine.
it is technically nighttime right now, so you could get your long rest and leave in the morning, or you could leave at night. Right.
I don't trust sleeping in town.
I'm okay with literally anything at this point. Erus can continue. Erus could sleep.
Either way. But yeah, either way.
Okay. Iihane doesn't want to sleep in town. You guys can sleep on the outskirts of town.
That we could.
Just in case somebody tries to do some stuff.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna keep watch like we normally would.
Mhm.
Just because she's feeling a little paranoid that somebody got a needle in her without her noticing.
Understandable.
That
Yeah,
kind of thing for drows could lead to death, and it very likely would have.
kind of surprising that someone is able to needle me with my 20 now 21 passive perception.
Yeah, you were drunk.
You were very drunk.
That's why Aaron played me like an alcoholic to make me
Obviously.
stupid.
Hey, whenever a player is gone, I
As if you're
play
not
the
stupid anyway.
worst version of yourself. Always, that's how it works.
I just
Azrar
have
has
pure
15 int. Screw you.
Not when he's drunk.
Yeah,
My charisma, that sucks.
doesn't
I have
mean
9
anything.
charisma.
Yeah, everybody has.
That's where the alcoholism came out.
Yes.
Yeah,
I just-
when Azrar gets drunk, you swap his int and charisma.
Azrar
stats.
is obviously a social drinker.
His charisma goes up to 15 when he's drunk, and his int goes down to 9.
Perfect. So, it sounds like you guys are gonna rest outside of town. With standard watch and keeping an eye on things.
Yep.
Makes sense. All right. So, what is our watch order gonna be? I guess in case.
I'm typically second because it's darker, I know, but do we have any?
I can take first. Also, I realized since Spearhead is immune to exhaustion, he can just be up 24/7.
That's true.
So
I'll be number 3. Also, wait, did another
Yes,
robot die
yes.
and we get a
yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's just been a
Yeah.
goddamn domino effect with them now.
Going
What
down.
was the thing that killed this last one? I
The
forget what
Gossarog?
Oh,
Yeah, the
Goss,
Gossarog.
yeah.
Fuck
They
Gossarog!
did.
Yeah.
yeah, we fought a Gossarog.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
he
We got
hit
the
like a
materials off of
truck.
it too.
he did hit like
You
a
can
truck.
check the.
Yeah, I had resistance to everything he did.
And nearly went down. He was down under 30.
You were jumping on his back and stabbing him with demon mode on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, as soon as we get back to a place, I will swap to Splint Rapier,
Cool.
which hopefully I can transfer my mats over
Yeah, it would
to.
just be just a switch of weapons because that's how it works. New things come out. So that's
Cool.
the same reason why Garethor has become 3 different things. You know, he started out as he was a Goliath to start.
Yeah, and then
He's
he became a Dragonborn.
He's a Goliath blood hunter, and now he's a fucking Elatrion Dragoon. That will work. All right. So as the rest order, that's what I meant to give you guys. Got distracted.
I'll go last.
Yeah.
Yep. So it goes Iihane is second. Also
Azrar third.
Yeah.
So it's all set.
Yeah. Get the
Erus.
people without dark vision out first and
Everybody has
last.
dark vision.
What- Oh
Yeah,
wait,
your whole
yeah,
group
right.
does.
I just go for the second because that's like the darkest, and I have the best dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot that tieflings had dark vision and that elder dragonborn had dark vision since normal dragonborn don't.
Yeah, no. Kind of sucks. I played a Gem Dragon 1. Can't see nothing in this dungeon.
Yeah. Reminds me, I could update to the new version of hobgoblins, but I just haven't bothered yet.
You got some cool stuff in there, don't you?
Yeah, you could upgrade to that if you want to as well.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'll probably do that after the session. I think I only get like one new feature if I do
Don't
that.
you
Is
get
that Monsters of the
a answer?
Multiverse?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
'cause
rest time. I would like everybody to please roll me a D100.
Yeah, 100. Oh wait, fuck.
Oof.
Good thing that wasn't.
You're divine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, as your rests begin, so everybody will have advantage on their passive perceptions because of the new horse that I forgot its name right now. Currently, Spearhead.
Spearhead.
There we go. Because of Spearhead, you'll have advantage, so you get a +4 to your passive perceptions.
Wow, I have 25 passive perception then.
Yep. So during this time, everybody will have a +4 to that. So that would there's 14, so that'll be 18, 16, 25, and a 21.
Which one is 21? I think you were looking at my DC.
I might have been. No, 20.
It's
Yeah,
19.
yeah, you're right. It is 19. So
Like,
as you're resting for the night, all set, your watch goes unhindered. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing strange, nothing like that at all. Erus, on your turn, you're watching out, keeping an eye on things, checking out Spearhead, make sure it's keeping an eye out as well. Is there anything else you're doing during your rest, like involving anything, thinking about stuff, or you just kind of focus?
No, Erus would be fairly focused right now, just knowing how serious the situation is. He'd be very intent on keeping an eye out.
Okay. So as you're intently keeping an eye out, looking around at things, you feel a blade stick through your chest. Roll this public. See if it actually hits you.
He feels it stick through his chest, but that's only if it hits.
I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna. It might not. It's Erus, and it has advantage on the attack because it's sneaked. 17.
Can't.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So yeah, you feel it through. I need you to please make me Constitution saving.
Is this against being poisoned?
No.
All right.
Oh, it's this motherfucker. It's rematch time.
I love how Discord's quieting whistle. Like, no. Patent the silent is in Discord. He's silencing whistle.
No wonder he actually fucking stuck up on Erus because he's silent.
You feel a stab once and then a second one going into the back. It has advantage. No, because it's not self on the second attack, is it? You're not prone. You're probably standing while you're doing this, so it would make sense. Because you keep watch.
Yeah.
So the second strike, he goes to stab, and you kind of spin around with the other blade still in you, and dodge. The second attack just barely misses your chest, and you just hear the whisper in your ear. You wish you could cry out, don't you? And then you are not silenced because you've got a 24.
Yeah, I'd like to cry out, but I'd rather just tell you to fuck off.
And you just kind of see the panic in
and
his eyes. He's not done with his turn as he then disengages. Goes, maybe next time, and then starts to run.
When I said fuck off,
Yeah.
there's going to be a little bit of grit at the end of the sentence as I rage.
Yeah.
And as he disengages, when I rage, I'll use half of my movement to move 25 feet towards him, and then use the rest of my movement to move another 50, pulling out my hammer.
Okay.
And not being quiet about it, by the way.
I would say for everybody else, let's go ahead, since you're not being shaken awake, but you could wake up potentially. Erus, make me a kind of check do I want you to make.
I feel like I'm probably a light sleeper given my incredibly high passive perception.
That's true. I'm just curious. I want to have him make a check and see if your passive perception's beat it or not. You know, give me
Would it be a performance, maybe?
No, I mean, I feel like it would be charisma based for sure. I mean, I'm going to I'm good with an intimidation check.
Yeah, cool.
Intimidation makes sense. 21. So
That meets my passive perception.
Yep. So as long as it met, or in this case, I was thinking about having going. Yeah, I had to beat theirs for them to wake up. So you beat everybody effectively. So you all wake up, because if it was like if he rolled like a 10, none of you would have woken up. So you all wake up as Patton is running, as Erus chases him down. This is his first little one turn.
Yeah, I feel like too, when I pulled out my hammer, I would have pulled it out and like just slammed it on the ground and drug it behind me to make as much noise as possible.
Yeah. So Erus, you catch up to him. He's just like,
do I catch up like right next to him?
Yeah, I mean he only goes 30 feet.
Oh yeah, then when I run at him, I fucking hammer charge and hit him before he can do anything.
Yeah, he turned.
Reckless, of course.
Of course.
And mighty weapon.
17.
If I hit him,
18.
Reckless is 18, sir.
18. Sorry, that is a miss.
Motherfucker. All right, then second swing.
He just jumps it out of the way carefully.
He's a rogue with high AC.
And
24.
The 24 does hit. Let's make sure there's nothing else weird here. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So yeah, second hit, I will be doing my hammer, my fucking whatever it is.
Mighty weapon.
Yeah, the mighty weapon, that one. So he has to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Wait.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, because
oh man.
Would the 23 hit him as well?
It would.
Perfect. Yeah, we're going to use my Malfestio,
Your
webbing the
weakness exploit.
And you do max damage with, which means on this, how many times can I use that a time? Hold on.
I think it's Constitution or Proficiency. That.
Number of times.
Strength or
equal to my
dexterity.
Strength or dex mod. Yeah, so I can use it 4 times. Long rest. So yeah, this will be one of them, and now I gotta do the maths of the weapon damage. So it'd be 12. So 12 plus the 8 plus 24, 25. So that's just 25 straight damage to him.
Okay.
28 actually, because my rage damage. So, and the charge, like, go up, swing up with the miss, and then second one, I've got you now, fucker, and swing down and crash it onto his shoulder.
It's very much a dodge the way as he gets smashed into the ground.
And I just imagine I leave the hammer there, and that's why he's got the stun from the mighty weapon.
Okay.
And just, all right, he's over. He's stuck for a second.
Do I not have him?
And that's
You had to.
You had a token for
I
him
did
once upon a time.
before. It was the same token as I think, but it's not.
We're
And,
gonna roll
that's
initiative.
all I've got.
Yeah, made him. Yeah, we will roll for initiative. We're not gonna use any kind of map for this one specifically. It's not really necessarily needed. He's 30 feet away from the rest of the group that is currently at the camp. As Erus is on top of him, I just have him here so I can track it.
Yeah, I'm doing the.
Let's see.
Yep.
All right. I will roll my initiative. 22.
I guess drag your tokens out so we can use them. I already have Azrar's token.
I'm just gonna roll again
No,
and then
I said-
change it.
no.
Oh, well, that one's better, but I'm gonna lower it back down to 22.
right.
What? No, it's 22.
Eh, I got the best I could.
Fucking cheaters.
Oh my god. Fucking roll 20 does not want it to stick as 22.
I can set it. 1 second.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh look, another over 20.
Wow, it was just meant to be apparently.
Fucker.
So on. Checking.
We're just gonna fucking gank this motherfucker.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was meant to be.
Holy shit, dude.
Some motherfucker decided to come into our fucking turf while we're sleeping. Like,
And
really?
stab you.
Decides to fucking stab me?
Mm-hmm.
Stabs the
I'm
person
going
on
through
last
some emotional
walk.
shit right now. He chose the worst time to do this. God, if he waited like another like 4 fucking days, I might have been, Oath of Redemption Paladin might be like, you know what, they're saving this guy, but right now, Erus is not there yet.
Too funny.
And I mean,
had some
Azrar
problems.
would not approve of saving Patton the Silent, considering Azrar wants some revenge.
Tiny bit.
I have an idea of what to try on my turn.
Okay. So, as it goes to the top of the round in this case, he went surprise round, then Erus went. So technically, it would go around once more. So he's stunned as you. So his stun technically ends as you guys go, because he had a surprise round, then Erus got his turn.
Dang,
That
no
is.
auto crit.
So yeah, he's not stunned, but he's still unable to move. And then we go to the top of the order there, which ironically he's at the end. So
Actually, the stun ends at the end of my next turn.
true then. So he is still stunned.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's stunned
I'm gonna
until
crit with my sneak attack. Then.
he's stunned until Erus ends his turn this round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and since I go before everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Stun is such a good mechanic.
OP mechanic, more like.
Yeah,
If only I had the fucking Malfestio webbing on my weapon, just so I could max damage this crit sneak attack. Okay, so I'm gonna move up to Patton, and because Erus is there, I get sneak attack. So, and it's going to be an auto crit because he's stunned.
But you have advantage, so you had it anyways.
Yeah, true. I will.
Detail. Crit isn't an auto stun, is it? It's paralyzed. That's an auto crit.
I thought stun you auto crit on.
I don't think so.
I might be wrong.
I think it's
You just
I think
have
it's paralyzed.
advantage.
Yeah.
Stunned. Attack rolls have advantage. Yeah, it's not.
Okay,
auto-crit.
so it's not an auto crit. Goddamn. Oh well. Well,
do
let's roll another one just to see. Okay, yeah, the 23. That's still
23
pretty
just
good.
barely hit.
Yeah. For 31 damage.
All right. Off.
I also have.
And then offhand with advantage. Come on. A day now roll
A
20. There we go.
16.
29.
29, yeah. 29 just also barely hits.
For 9 damage.
my soft HP here.
That's the end of my turn.
What's great is if this combat does not last an hour, it does not interrupt our full rest.
That's definitely gonna happen. This is gonna 100% an hour-long fight. You're ready for it.
Jesus.
Hope you're ready. He's just gonna run around in circles for the next hour.
Erus can keep up. We'll just haste Erus.
Minor detail. So as Azrar stabs him, as he's like trying to like push the hammer off, just stab. Iihane,
I'm gonna walk up and casually touch attack him with a spell as I cast Contagion on him.
Oh.
Bruh.
make that
You
melee.
have, you have
This-
COVID now.
This poor
Make a spell-
motherfucker.
See, why does this do a spell sheet if it's make a spell attack? So I guess it's a.
It's a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
So I'll just use this.
23
At
is a
advantage.
hit.
Yep. So he is poisoned.
Okay.
At the end of each of the turns, he must make a con save. If he succeeds on 3, he's no longer poisoned. If he fails on 3, he's no longer poisoned, but he gets one effect, and I would do the blinding sickness.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
silent, more like Patton the can't fucking see.
I mean,
Exactly.
I would do the one that makes it to where you can't talk, just as a fucking.
Yeah, but I
Cool
would rather fight a blind foe than a silent one.
Slimy Doom would be like giving him fucking Montezuma's revenge.
The more important thing is he is now poisoned for at least the next 3 turns,
Okay.
which means disadvantage and no sneak attack.
Yeah, as he's currently
If he has it.
dazed, just out of his mind currently is inhale to your turn, Iihane.
Nope.
Erus.
Alright. We're just fucking hitting this guy.
Reckless or not reckless? There's probably no point.
Not reckless because he's currently stunned.
Yeah.
So. Alright.
23 hits. 19.
Torch.
And next one. Come on. Oh, motherfucker.
It also hits.
Just out of range. Just out of range.
Okay. And so as it was just stomping on him, it's all set's turn. As he's no longer stunned. Unless you have anything else to do.
You see, I want to use that second mighty weapon.
Is it
I'm
for a
gonna
long
use the
rest?
second mighty weapon. Yeah, it comes back. Both of them come back on a long rest.
Right.
Make that con save for me.
Looking
Oh.
stun locks.
That's
Wait,
Oh,
does he have disadvantage? Oh, that's
No,
a
is he
that's-
saving throw.
poisoned? No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a check; it's a saving throw.
If only he had the disease that affected con stuff.
All right.
You
So
could have had it.
yeah, as you smash, you just kind of dig in your hammer more as it's on top of him.
Mhm.
He finally shakes like, cool. As it is now Ulset's turn.
What kind of armor is he wearing?
Splint mail.
Some metal.
I
Yeah.
know what he was doing.
Some metal, right?
Metal, yeah.
Okay. Spearhead, if you will, assist them in hampering Patton as much as you can. As that'll be later for the bonus action. I'm gonna get up and just cast. I'll lift up like a portion, like an attachment for the heavy bowgun. And
Yeah.
It's like a little party popper.
Yeah.
Pull the plug and heat metal will go over to his armor.
Yeah, I
would've-
2d6.
Yeah,
Or
2d8.
sorry, 2d8. My bad. 2d8. There you go. 8.
Stench of burning hair.
Now he's on fire.
I thought he was bald.
Yeah, he's
Patton
not
is
on
bald.
fire.
Just
it's
imagining
his
him as like
armor
He
is
is
searing
Patches.
his skin.
He's screaming in
Motherfucker.
agony.
And I'll take like a step back, like close enough that I can get to my armor, but
Yeah.
like out enough range. And as the boy will go over and dodge.
Okay.
Or he will. Yeah. If Patton tries to move away,
Mm-hmm.
Spearhead will attempt to push Patton to the ground.
Okay, so it's Raiden's action to push prone. Okay, or shove.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay.
God.
All right, it's now his turn. He's on fire, like grabbing it. You! As he looks at
doesn't
you.
he have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw?
That's only if he or drop the object, which he can't do, so he
Yeah.
just fails.
It says if he's holding or wearing it.
Yeah, he just fails. Cannot.
Okay.
So ends blah blah blah. It's a bonus action to cause the damage, so he just can't take it off. So every turn he can just use a bonus action to cause that 2d8. Nothing he can do about it.
And since it can't
go.
drop the item, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of the next turn.
Mhm.
But it's already poisoned, so
He's doubly affected.
Yeah, like with the poison, it was just ability checks, but now he's also got disadvantage on the attack rolls.
Well, no, poison's also attack rolls.
I thought it was just ability check.
No, Billy checks in and attack rolls.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah, he is royally
Oh, wait, I
offensive.
was mixing up poison with the first level of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Ugh.
He changed these.
He's just
I hate
doubled
it.
up because he probably sucks at con saves, except for that one he made against Erus.
What's fun is
Okay.
contagion isn't a concentration either, so he could hit me and it doesn't end.
Oh, fuck. Its duration is 7 days. What the
Yes.
fuck?
If he fails 3 times.
All right, here's me at the start of his turn, at the end of his turn.
I believe end.
Okay. So he looks at you. He goes, "Next time, you're dead." And you watch him reach into his pocket, pull out a scroll. Fuck you.
I don't think any of us can do anything about it.
Counterspell. Does anyone have counterspell?
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't think you
I
can.
think
count
Allset
a
would be the
scroll.
only one, maybe.
Next time, maybe reach into his pockets. As he uses a teleport scroll.
You can totally counterspell scrolls, but this is disappointing that no one has counterspell. Always have counterspell.
He was pretty messed up there. Though I still have to make saves for contagion to see if he goes blind or
Yeah.
not.
I mean,
So-
can't Allset just like be like, all right, cool, we're just gonna do that 2d8 burning damage
Yeah,
real
just-
quick.
yeah, because I don't. It's up to however long.
It's up to a
So-
minute,
No.
so
You might just die anyway.
yeah, how long does it take to take off Splint Mail?
About as long
heavy,
as the
isn't
spell lasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna.
So, it's 3 cons. It's at least it's make con saves till I get 3 successes or 3 fails.
Yeah.
Contagion.
All right, so we're gonna do that
And
first.
then he goes blind for 7 days.
All right, so I have to be the 17 for that. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 successes so far.
Yep.
There's a fail
2
here.
fails.
It's 2 fails.
Yeah.
He's not blind for a week.
Not Patton the blinded.
God
But
damn.
now he gets to take 10
been
rounds
one-
worth of
yeah.
of 2d8 fire
9
damage.
rounds.
Oh, whatever.
So 19d8. Here you go.
18
Or
d8.
18d8. My bad.
Yeah, that
That
extra
1d8
8 would have.
will make a huge difference, though.
I mean, this might.
The aggregate number.
83.
Is great number. We'll stump him real fast here.
Okay, we don't know where he teleported to, or if he has healing people there. Like every round, he could just be getting healing magic pumped into him as he's burning alive.
He's just getting
I would
fucking
say-
Rhaegar right now.
He seems the kind of person that he would have somebody on hand for a teleport. Like, I just got fucked up. I teleported out. Heal me now.
Yeah. I fucked
Like,
up, guys. I fucked up, please.
Yeah, I
I really
stabbed the
want him
wrong
to come
one.
back. I really want him to come back and be like just horribly like burnt and deformed.
Scarred, yeah.
Well,
Like,
the,
the person
like,
wa-
the bitch.
Looking like a fucking Shadow
No.
of War orc that you've killed 7 times.
We will
God.
see if all 9 of those go off, though. Because as he leaves, you hear an extremely strange roar from about 30 feet off in the distance, with the rustling of bushes.
This is how the fight's gonna last an hour.
I don't give a fuck what you do. I'll say you do that damage every turn.
As we see 4 Magala come charging in. I'm gonna put them back
Or
30.
purple boys.
Purple boys charging in. That's the rule. So here, so it'd be rough.
What the fuck are those tokens? Okay, I'm like, I can barely tell what that is.
Yep. So
Oh.
as they come, I guess they'll be charging in behind that.
Do we keep our same initiative?
Yes, I'm gonna add them to the initiative as we go to the top of the order. So they come bursting through, and we'll see what happens. Roll for some seconds.
Yeah.
I know it's like Azrar, Iihane, me, all set, all in like 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I rolled the best I physically could on initiative.
I mean, you guys more than likely will have the higher initiative to react, or I roll a 22. It was whispered, so I crit on the big one. The small
The
one,
one is going before me.
this one is 13.
Okay.
Okay. So Azrar, you're first. As you see these things burst through the trees, snow's covering the ground. It's not actually green. What do you do?
Sprint up, stab.
Okay.
No sneak attack this time, unfortunately.
Okay,
15
15
hit.
does not hit. You go, you strike to it, and just feel it just you can hear almost like nails on chalkboard as it cuts across the armored scales of this adolescent.
All right, then I'm gonna offhand and whiff even harder.
Yep. And that time it just kind of leaps or lifts up out of the off the ground. You watch as one of its hands is coming straight down toward. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. As a legendary action before its turn, it's going to attack you with its winged arm. I only rolled a 12 though. So it swings, you dodge out of the way as it just roars. You watch the mouth open. It is a horrifying visage as it's now its turn. On its turn, it bites at you because you're the only person in range currently. 14. What's your AC?
16.
Then 2 claw attacks. 1, 2. Claw hits
Okay,
you.
only one of them hits.
Yep. You take 9 slashing damage and you gain 1 frenzy charge.
Oh boy.
Let's use purple for that. Tracking. One.
I'll use my reaction actually to reduce the damage.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, nice.
Fine.
So,
I take no damage.
but you gain a frenzy charge.
Okay.
And that is going to be its turn as it is now.
I don't see me on the initiative, but I'll trust you.
You're there.
I
Yeah,
am
weird.
going to. It's because the token that you're seeing.
It's on the other
everybody's
one,
token.
right?
Yep.
Well, either way, I know when you guys go, so.
Yep. I am going to. That's awful because I find myself, because I'm not a charisma caster, not really able to use my fairy fire because it goes off my charisma.
Oh, because of your racial.
Yep. So instead, I'm going to, as an action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians as I move up.
Mhm.
15-foot aura of. I feel like Radiant will be best here. So it's the Drow running around and striking and such. Just as I want to give them another target.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, there's nothing I can do. So, yeah, that is my action.
Okay.
My turn.
Erus, you're now up.
All right, seeing Iihane do that, and seeing that motherfucker.
She's unarmored as well.
Yeah.
So-
Erus is going to run forward, and he's going to try and pick this one up.
That's true.
And-
Before you can, Azrar, do you have your armor on? 'Cause you were sleeping.
It's
Azrar
leather
was-
armor.
Yeah, Azrar wears light armor, so
Okay,
he
he
could
can.
sleep
Yeah,
in.
okay, you're fine.
Yeah, it's just I have heavy. I don't
Right.
have 10 minutes to put
You
it on.
and all set. I just wanted to make sure I knew who
Also
had armor.
has
Who
ways
didn't.
You also
around
can
that,
use an
though.
action to pop his on.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm going to pick it up and try and throw it into Ihane's sphere or circle.
Okay.
So what should
Opposed
I roll?
athletics
Opposed athletics. All right.
or acrobatics in my case. I'm an acrobatics out of. I have better. No, actually, my athletics is better. I lied. My athletics
24.
20. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. So throw it in there, and then I will move around to be in there.
Okay.
Would that count as one of my attacks, or would that just be an action?
It would be your action.
Okay.
Well, no, it's a special attack action you can replace as a grapple. So you
Cool.
technically you're grappling it right now.
Okay.
As you move it.
Then I'll just drag it into there.
Yeah, you drag it in there, and then you can still have an attack action.
Yeah. And then I'll second attack. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, I will say that even if I wasn't wearing my armor,
It would still be a
I
14.
still only would have been hit by one attack because my AC without
it's
armor
15.
is just one less.
Okay.
So do both of those hit?
You just barely.
Max damage.
So I'm going to max damage the weapon damage,
Gonna-
and then I'm also pumping my my last divine smite for the day into this motherfucker.
Yep. For the
Um,
week.
So marking that down. I'm gonna roll. This is just gonna actually. Here's double divine smite.
Okay.
For the crit on that, and then I need to do the maths on.
Oh, it's 28. So it's technically it's 25. So it's 53. Because you had 25 with your math before. Well, I guess that's
Yeah.
with your. It's also probably with your
Uh,
strength, though, wasn't it?
Hold on. Yeah. So that'd be
Minus
12 times
4,
2
double it.
plus 16 is 40. Then we add strength plus 1 plus 3. 49. Plus that radiant damage.
Did the radiant damage
and
over?
16 of that damage is lightning.
Okay, that is fine. Right.
So I pull it into there and I go, "You're not getting up this time, motherfucker!" And as I
Mhm.
slam down and the divine radiant damage goes out,
Mhm.
where last time it was like that bluish, like popcorny, it starts almost like the popcorn, but as it dissipates, it looks almost like the frenzy virus. And you can see, like, from my eyes, it looks like purple frenzy is almost like drifting off from it.
There's your turn comes to a close. All set.
Did it make it save for the damage for my thing, or
Oh,
because it's when
it's
it enters on a turn?
Because it did enter.
hold on. It depends on if it moves or if it's there's specific wording on it. Because like moonbeam, you can't just throw something into moonbeam. For
Enters
I
on
think
the
you can.
first
Yeah.
time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Okay, so then yes, it enters the area. It's not a pushed or not. It would. So let me make a
No.
save. That's a success. Actually, oh no, sorry, it's
You see
a, yeah. I don't know why I said 13.
takes-
13's the damage. Don't
Yeah.
mind me. It also should have been a actually technically it has a saving throw. Hold on. I make you guys reroll it, so I have to.
Yep.
Ah!
It passes.
It takes half.
Yep. So it takes 6 radiant.
Okay, so now it's
What?
all set.
What's funny is something passes that save, but is vulnerable. It still technically takes less damage.
I'll go ahead and pick up the heavy bowgun. I'll look over at. I got a freaking spearhead. Spearhead, please protect Iihane as best you can. As I will level the heavy bowgun towards. Looks like they got this pretty much over in hand, so I'll start doing some crowd control,
Okay.
and I will target this one first. If on a hit, let's see. So just normal ammo, normal. Okay.
Nice.
So many crits
Ammo
today.
back.
Oh my god.
16.
And then the con save for the poison.
Poison. Yes. And oh. That is a success, just barely.
Then I will shoot that one again.
18 hits.
Okay. I do lose that ammo, however.
It's tracking ammo finally again, by the way. I restarted the API.
Yeah, amazing. I had to manually do that for a hot minute.
10 more. On. Yes.
And then Spearhead will go like around-ish, like that.
Yep.
And he'll be dodging.
Alright, he is dodging as now the little one. Our little one.
And
Oh.
you did
Yeah.
eat-
Did what?
because that's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, that's a bonus action. Okay. So Patton would take less damage overall. For later.
Oh, so yeah, he didn't use it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Maybe let's retcon that extra shot.
Fine, we're just gonna minus off that last of that the D8, so 6 less than this. Now it's currently 77 or 70, 76.
I just didn't
77.
want to
That
jump
would be
in
77, yeah.
all set
the
on your
math.
character. Did
Yeah,
you
you're
say
good.
that? So
So they all, as they sit back, seeing the one they can see currently, and you watch as they all just kind of spit up this black, like this viral ball of gross at
Oh, what's
Azrar. 1, 2, 3. 2 of them hit.
Okay.
You take 4 necrotic. You gain 2 more frenzy charges, and I need you to make a Constitution saving.
All right. Con save.
Yep.
24.
Frenzy virus leave you. You are not infected with the frenzy. The charges leave you. You're not infected. Succeed on your.
Hooray!
And then run forward. Okay, rounding you.
I need a check on that one.
No. Wisdom
Yes,
3.
as it.
Okay, that is their turn. As is now Azra.
It takes 13. Okay.
All right. Dab, the big one.
That's a hit.
Ye. For 41 damage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to offhand the big one.
I've been forgetting this entire time. Azra, before your turn really fast, my apology. It's gonna make an attack with its winged arm. I'm gonna make it against it.
Oh, good. Man, it's a crit.
Yeah.
Hope you're ready to take normal damage.
Yep.
You take 10 bludgeoning, which is reduced to 5.
I thought it'd be 7, but reduced to 3 because it's normal.
Right, it's 10.
Get credit.
You can't be crit. You're right. Son of a bitch.
I cannot, yeah.
You cheater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you take
I
3.
also can't be crit.
Fucking cheaters.
Yeah.
So you
That's fucking
take
abnormal.
3, and you are grappled, and you are restrained
Okay.
until the end grapple ends.
I don't get to make a save on that. It just
Nope, that's how most monsters are. It's just auto grapples, and then when you're grappled in this way, you're restrained. So you're currently restrained by that creature unless you break free.
I can't attack.
Legendary
Does that
attack.
mean I can't attack?
No, it means you have disadvantage on your attack. And
Oh,
NPC creatures have advantage
Always
against
reckless.
here. He already had advantage against me.
you. Yeah, but now it's doubly advantage. Okay. Now, Azrar,
Anyways,
please go
I'm-
ahead and finish up your attack. 21 hits.
Okay, that is 12 damage.
Okay.
Did that end my turn?
So as it grabs Erus and just smash him into the ground. Erus is like swinging his hammer back at its face. You're just stabbing it in its back. As your turn ends, Azrar, it turns around and tries to grab you with its other arm.
It has disadvantage on the attack.
All right. 16 still hits him.
Barely.
So you take 9 bludgeoning, and you are also grappled and restrained.
It's reduced.
All right, it's resisted. You have to take 4 damage, and you are also grappled and restrained.
Well, it's a good thing I'll just use my bonus action to fucking make to aim so that I just can still sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, it would just cancel out the disadvantage, which would make it a normal. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, but with the
You
ally
would still
next,
not
the
have
ally-
disadvantage.
with the allies next to him, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he still has it, so he can't get sneak attack while having disadvantage at all.
But if you
No,
cancel out,
because
but
I'm
he cancels
canceling
it
it
out
out.
the disadvantage with aim.
It's
Because aim gives me advantage,
Which
which
cancels-
makes it normal.
from
Mhm.
my understanding, though, you would still have the disadvantage.
No,
you just-
because
No.
I'm canceling it out. If I have advantage and disadvantage, I don't have either.
Right.
I guess
I get what I get what you're trying to say, but you know, in the case,
yeah, because I think because of the rules say once you have one, you can't ever have the other one. Technically,
No, that's not true at all, because they
if you
explicitly
have
cancel each
5
other out.
if you have 5 advantages and 1 disadvantage,
you
only
still have
neutral.
correct.
Just a normal
That is
roll,
correct.
yeah.
So in this case, he's still canceling them out, so
Yeah.
he's neutral, which means he gets a sneak attack because Erus is next to the creature. That's why he gets a sneak.
Uh,
So it's its turn.
It grappled him.
It grappled both of you. It is going to. It just pulls Erus closer and just bites Erus like right on his shoulder. 22 because it has advantage and it's not
Uh-huh.
poisoned.
Uh-huh.
You take 11 piercing, reduced to 5, and 1 frenzy charge.
Okay.
It's then going to claw at Azrar. 26 for 6 to Azrar with another frenzy. And it's going to claw finally again at. Oh, it makes a wisdom save for you on it. Fails.
It started its turn there.
okay. So boom,
Oh boy.
only 5
okay.
radiant.
That's a big sad.
Going to
Two
run out.
twos and a 1.
It runs out with you two just. And then it's going to make
These
its
are mine now.
final final claw attack against Erus. 18.
That do hit.
Take 8 more slashing, and you get 1 more frenzy charge.
I'm gonna reduce that 8.
Actually, it'd be 4. I lied. So you take none,
Nice.
and you gain 1 frenzy charge. That is going to be its turn, as it is now Iihane's turn.
So I'm going to move downwards.
Mhm.
35 feet to there. That way it has to start its turn in the bubble again.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around though, and at this one,
Mhm.
I'm gonna fire a guiding bolt, level 2.
Okay. 22. That's 15. All right. Okay.
And I believe that's all I can really do. Yep.
Erus, you are currently restrained.
No problem. Fuck that guy.
Are you recklessing?
Of course.
Just clarifying because you didn't say it. That would have been a 27.
I'm so fucking good. I like how with the chain crit, last 2 sessions, haven't gotten a crit. Normal
Like,
rolls.
the less attacks you have, the less attractive it is. It'd be really good if you're a fighter, though.
I mean, it's 2 attack. Still.
So
It actually is like way less than ideal with
God.
fucking rogue.
So it's running off with you both, and Erus, as it's running, you get your chance. You're just wailing on it. As you hit, you just crush. You hear the skull just break as it slides to the ground, unmoving.
I just kind of give it, like, as its claws holding on to me and like slowly losing its grip, I push its head like off so its arm like falls more.
Yeah.
And then let's
Slide.
see if this motherfucker's in range. He is. And I charge. What's that?
26
What's
hits.
that? 26, yeah.
Just barely.
That's 26 damage.
That has a lot of fucking HP. Holy shit. This is the biggest of the 3 of them by a far margin.
The others are runts. This guy's chomp.
And as opposed to normal when Erus rages, it's like it's a semi-calm rage where you can tell he's in control. This is 100% like frenzy, anger has taken over him kind of rage.
So I figured out why. Let's go ahead and adjust its HP really fast. It was set to the bigger one's stat block. I'm gonna re-roll its HP and then I'll minus your damage. Much better. Now it's not a runt anymore. Now it's the same as everybody else. There we go. Okay, now it's better. Okay, Erus, that is your turn, as it's now Allset's turn.
So right off the bat, just going to use that bonus action to hit Patton.
We
Or-
flash
or
over.
he's- He was good for 6 seconds, and then it starts up.
Did it stop?
Yeah. Oh, good. It's not working anyway. And then I'll just start again. Damage mitigation. We're gonna shoot the one that I've been shooting at.
Okay.
11 is a miss.
11 is a miss.
We will attempt one more time.
That's barely a hit.
Okay. Ammo goes up.
Okay. And
13 points.
And that was the one that Erus just attacked, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Cool. Got it. It is looking bloodied after that shot.
And then con save for the poison.
On it.
Spearhead will dodge first, then move 30 feet.
Okay.
So he can try to attempt to get as close to Iihane as possible.
Yep.
That'll be
I'm not trying to run away from him, I promise.
Yeah.
And it's now their turn. The one that's around you, Erus, is going to bite you and try to attack you with its claws. 14 and an 18.
I reckless.
Aha!
It's both.
Aha! So 3 slashing and then 4 piercing.
I'll reduce the piercing.
Okay. And then the other 2 spit viral discharge at you.
Yeah.
1 to crit.
Yeah.
2. So both hit.
Normal damage on both.
7 a necrotic, and then you get a frenzy charge, and you make me a Constitution saving throw.
I do reduce. I
Necrotic?
am resistant to necrotic as well.
Okay.
So
That would be.
so it's 5.
It's 7.
It's
I
crit, so
don't-
it's-
Oh, fucking goddamn cheater.
Yeah.
You take 2.
So yeah, 2.
It's always so exciting, and then you ruin it for me.
I mean,
It's because
I
you're
do
attacking the wrong one. I can be crit.
And then 1 more necrotic after that. So, but
So
make
I
me
get-
a con save to see if you are infected with the frenzy
And
virus.
this is not against being poisoned.
No, this is to be diseased.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You are
only
not
you
diseased.
Add more paladin levels so you could be immune to disease.
What level is that you get
Yeah.
immune to disease?
I think it's like level 2 or 3, divine
That's
health.
Pretty
Okay.
early, yeah.
You can look it up, but you gain one more frenzy
me-
charge from the second one.
Yep.
As that is their turn, they are going to obviously surround you and murder you. Hope you're ready for it. Azrar, it's your turn.
Right, 1 second. I'm just looking at the paladin stuff.
Oh, I got
Okay, yeah, it's 3rd level, yeah.
for just in general.
Yeah, it's at 3rd level you just become immune to all disease.
Neat.
So
Okay,
when you
I'm
get your
gonna-
paladin subclass.
Let's
Yeah.
see how far I am.
Neat.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna move up
It works so well with Erus' story too. Holy
It does,
shit.
right?
and I'm going to stab that one.
My favorite ones were Maraska in the real early days of the Frenzy Virus and the the
Oh.
canon ones, where he'd like come out of a lake completely covered in like purple like gunk and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and be completely unaffected
And he's like,
because he was a paladin. 27
Yeah,
just
that's
barely
not-
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And as you stab into this one, you hear it let out a cry of pain. Its eyes roll back, and its body begins
What
to.
eyes?
It has tiny little teeth. So the ones that are in the little cracks. Either way, it begins to bulge in different spots on its body, and then explodes. I need both Erus and Azrar to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
Okay, that is a failure on both of you.
shid.
All right. Take
Fard.
10 necrotic damage, each of you. Half if you're resistant, obviously, and all that jazz. And you are both now infected with the Frenzy Virus.
Ooh.
At least it's not Scarlet Rot.
Yet.
All right, I've got the frenzy D4 damage ticked now.
Yeah, you have that. You have the crit range of 19 to 20. You also take more damage from Frenzy charges.
All right, so that one's dead.
Stronger.
That one is
Okay, then I'm just gonna move up here and then stab with the offhand.
Okay.
That's a 14 hit.
14. I lost my mouse. Does not. You miss.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Going through 17 races. Yes. So all spells and attacks deal an extra D4. Get the crit range. You cannot regain hit points except by magical means. With potions of healing do not count as magical means for this attack.
Okay.
You are no
have-
longer benefit from any resistances, absorption, or immunities for conditions or damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, that
That-
cuts
that
all of
sucks.
your.
Yeah, that sucks. That one sucks.
just to throw that one out there. As
I need to be cured immediately.
All right.
that one's dead. I'm just deleting from the turn order.
Mm.
Iihane, you are up.
I'm gonna move up.
So I've got lay on hands. I have 10 points of lay on hands.
Oh, and you
I
can
can-
cure a
I can cure
disease.
both of us.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
So I'm gonna move up here
Okay.
to you.
I'm the best.
Make sure both of these guys are in here at the start of their turn. Then I'm gonna try something. I discovered I had more cantrips than I had, so I have a new one. And
Ooh.
what you guys see is spider-like jaws like come from Iihane's mouth as she casts Primal Savagery to bite the Gormagala.
What?
Ugh.
26 hit.
18 acid damage. The one right here.
All right. It is looking bloodied after that vicious attack. Amanda.
As at the end of the turn, the mandibles like fold back inwards. And that's my turn.
All right. Erus.
Yep.
You're up.
Yeah, I'm fucking bippity boppity boo.
Which one are you booping?
The,
Right
that
one's
one.
weaker. Okay.
And since my crit range is now 19 and 20, we're gonna start with the 19 on that.
15 is a
Reckless.
hit.
Always.
Okay, well,
Always reckless. It is only reckless unless I have advantage otherwise. That's just
it's a hit.
where Erus has gone full into just like, cool, fuck everything, let's go. Boop.
All right, 25. It is still alive.
Yep, next one.
22 hits. As you smash it the first time, it kind of smushes to the ground, comes back up. You smush it one more time, and as it comes back up the next time, it starts to bulge, and then explodes. Let's see.
We can't get sick a second time.
It's within 20 feet, so that's all of you. Spearhead doesn't matter because Spearhead is immune.
He's a robot.
Dang robots. As you each take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Necrotic is
Do I have to make a check now?
You have to make a con save, yes. Actually, everybody has to make a con save.
Con save half it, yeah.
To be correct, everybody has to make a con save. I apologize.
What? This is the second con
Okay.
save I've rolled since getting.
Erus, you succeed. Iihane, you are infected with the frenzy virus. And Azrar, you take an additional 1 necrotic damage.
Do I still think there's just normal 12?
13 total.
And then Erus, you take no damage.
I take no damage.
No damage.
Okay, I'm gonna reduce the 12 on Iihane.
Okay.
By 13.
Okay. Iihane, you take
Wow,
no.
that would have been good on me because I took exactly 13 damage.
I took
Healer.
12
Okay, as it is now.
Healer, no armor. You're fine.
All sets turn unless Erus, you want to do anything. Finish your turn out. You have movement.
Still infected though, right?
Yeah,
You are still
have
infected.
to-
Yes.
Yes, my lay on hands I have to use as a full action. It's not a bonus action to do
make
that.
sure the
so-
reduction of damage didn't do something big.
So, yeah, no, yeah, that's it.
Okay. All set. You're up. 1 left.
Okay. I will attempt to shoot it.
You got a bonus action,
Yeah, we'll do the bonus action.
making sure. 19 is a hit.
Okay.
Oh, I clicked on it and I'm like, why the fuck does he have 147 HP? That's because it clicked on it and it was Erus token.
Because it's the upper one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the back.
Yeah. And then 13.
Right. So that first damage was what I missed. There,
15.
15. 13 misses.
Okay. And then the con save
Con
with
save.
poison as Spearhead will go
Succeeds.
here, still dodging.
Stomps on the exploded parts of the other one.
Robot supremacy.
Of course.
No, yeah, that'll be it with the bonus action to harm Patton for more.
Just trying to fucking pull it off at this point.
Yeah.
He's like halfway, like up.
Melting to his skin.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Now it's turn. It looks at all of you and just tries to run.
Oh yeah, opportunity attack.
It's gonna disengage. No,
Oh wait, I already used my reaction. Actually,
you did. That's true. I think I was trying to give it a dash instead. So
I
wisdom
didn't.
save though for
My damage
Yes.
for the
Yeah.
spiritual.
Also, I didn't use
Yeah.
my reaction,
Yeah.
so I could potentially sneak attack it too
you
if
could.
I can.
Well, take
Oh,
13.
shit.
It's just gonna run. It's gonna try to dash away as fast as it can.
Okay, Well, here's my opportunity attack. Does a 23 hit?
Just barely.
well, would you get sneak attack? Because technically, it's moving out of his range when it's here. Which I mean, it's not.
Mm. He makes kind of a valid point on that.
You fucker.
As
I-
it attempts to leave
I'm
Spearhead.
sorry, my DM brain.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, a 9 damage from it too as well.
Since Spearhead did hit, I
Iihane.
can get to use these things.
I don't have a melee attack at the moment.
Hold
It
on one
goes
second.
away after the attack.
Are gonna hit it with the arcane jolt as well, so it's gonna take some
Ah.
extra force damage.
Extra force damage, alright. I mean, you can still punch it, Iihane.
Yeah.
Oh
Punch
boy,
it.
here. Let
Can
me
you punch it? You could use your mace or whatever, or your mage staff, whatever weapon
No,
you
yeah.
have. I don't remember.
I do have a sword and shield.
Mm-hmm. 25 hits.
Look at that.
So, Iihane, how do you want to kill it?
Let's be real. I would have hit it as it left my range. It
That's
would
true.
have been
Azrar, how do you want to kill it?
not taking it away from you.
As it gets ready to leave.
I
That's true.
impale it on the sword, and it just balloons up and up and up like a comical balloon animal, and then just into purple confetti.
I love it. So, I need all of you that are in range to make me a Constitution saving throw. Since it's immune to disease, I'm gonna not have Spearhead do it because it doesn't make sense.
Find
Is
me.
there damage
it's-
involved with it?
It
as
is,
well,
but
or-
I feel like it's like breathing it in that causes the
I
damage.
see.
So that's why I'm not gonna make the save. It's 8 necrotic for those who fail, which in this case I'm still waiting on Azrar. Azrar, you take 10 or 8 necrotic plus an additional 6 necrotic.
I
From the
can't use
frenzy.
my reaction, so
What's
I already
the
used
6 from?
And that's from his frenzy charge.
failing. Yeah.
Getting the extra charge.
Yeah.
So
Whenever
I should take that too?
you succeeded, so you take no damage.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you take no damage from that
no, no.
effect whatsoever if you succeed.
8, okay, it's 14 damage.
And it's all of them. As all of the little Magala babies are dead, and the bigger,
Now
slightly
keep
bigger boy.
spamming damage on Patton.
I'm immediately doing lay on hands, 5 hit points into me, and I'll do Azrar to cure both of us of disease.
Okay. You're both cured of the frenzy virus. Iihane is
Then
still
me-
infected.
And then I can always be healed after the long rest.
After our long rest, yeah.
I just go up to her, and then because I've actually prepped this. Oh, wait,
Restoration.
oh, that requires it.
It-
Just making sure.
I mean,
Greater?
you can try
This
and
point?
find out.
Okay.
You guys have never
I
tried,
think it
so-
I think it takes greater because of disease. I don't know if lesser does
Okay.
disease.
Well, I will attempt the lesser restoration because it does say disease.
Okay. So as you cast less,
I've had frenzy virus in the past, so I could probably actually relay that
That's fair.
information of what's required to heal it. Because specifically, if it's the Magala parasite version, it requires greater, if I remember correctly.
it does require. It did require you to. You are correct. It does require a greater restoration. So you can take that spell back since Azrar would know.
Okay,
But it would
that's fine.
require great.
Then, in any case, since we are required, it does require something of greater import. I'll go ahead and pull out a little apparatus. It's kind of like the Men in Black flash thing.
Yeah.
The
And I'll just-
neuralizer.
Yeah, the neuralizer, and I'll just cast aid a bunch of times from it because I have spell storing item and it has 10 charges.
Okay.
So that's like up to 50. So each casting is 3 people. Right, let me just pull
Right.
it out. Aid. And then just so we know, spell storing item. I
Increased
will
by
post
5
that as
the
well.
duration.
So when you recast it, though, technically, current hit points would drop by 5. These charges maximum hit points and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration. So it would go up 5, down 5, up 5, down.
Because you can only have one instance of a spell on
Yep.
a character.
So would not.
Yeah,
It
unfortunately.
would work getting people up from the ground, giving them the extra 5 HP, but it would not continually heal them for the 5.
If it only healed 5 and didn't do the maximum hit
Does
point
Iihane take-
increase.
Damage every turn from the frenzy virus.
No.
No, I'm just infected until hopefully a couple hours when you long rest.
Yeah,
and-
in,
Yeah, when
in
we
a nice
finish our long
solid
rest.
week after this journey yet.
Weren't we doing our long
We're in the
rest
middle
right
of a
outside
long
of
rest.
town before we
Yeah.
left?
Don't you be
leave?
making
Yeah.
logic. Forgot about
Like a week
yeah.
might be dangerous, but
Yeah,
a
no,
night.
you're right. You are correct. You are technically finishing up a long rest, so yes, you would get it as soon as you finish. Yeah. So a couple hours. 4 or so. So, you guys have these creatures here. They are all prepared for you to be carved up.
Wait, I do have something myself. I'll just touch myself and cast heal. Just in case anything nasty happens during the long rest.
Okay.
Because it does say,
It's just a blank message that you sent.
Perfection.
that's weird.
There you go.
There we go. Now the spell appeared.
It does say any diseases affecting the target.
I would say
There you
heal
go.
with its level would count for sure.
Yeah, it's a 6th level spell. I hope it does.
Just barely. Okay. So the rest, as you I guess, are you gonna carve them up, Azrar, or are you gonna wait till the morning when you can do it
I'll
without
go
affecting your?
first.
Well, I mean, in this case, you guys. I mean, it's a 20-minute. It's gonna be like 45 minutes of like. I mean, that's strenuous activity carving it up.
Yeah.
Also, Iihane should carve them anyways because she has advantage on the first carve check.
Here's the thing. We could do this 15 minutes carve creature. Right, Aaron?
It's 5 minutes per creature,
Okay.
but the adolescent, I believe, has multiple carves.
Because I'm thinking, like, if we don't have time during the long rest, we could either carve them afterwards,
Yeah.
or we could split the carves in half, and Erus, Azrar does half, and I do half.
Correct. I will also throw out that now, Azrar, that you have reliable talent, you can't roll below a 10
Yeah.
plus your survival.
Advantage is nice, but 20, no matter what, is nicer.
Mm-hmm.
You effectively couldn't
True.
fail a check until like a CR 20.
Yeah.
And then the CR20 he can't fail.
Is there a way
It's
to
tough.
program in reliable talent?
Yeah, it's in the options on the back. It's actually already programmed in.
Oh, sick.
'Cause you've already rolled below it with Aaron, and it's just cut it at 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
But
setting it up.
Character Mancer would have auto done it.
Probably at 12, yeah. I'm gonna just do.
Well, I think level 11 was weird where I had to manually do it because fucking
Yeah, reliable
character
talent is
Mancer
on right
glitched
down
out.
there at the bottom skill option. Ooh, it is there.
Cool.
Yeah, you basically automatically always succeed.
Okay, I would
No,
say let's wait till the end of the long rest just so I can do that.
Yep.
You guys pull them, pile them up in a spot that's easy enough near the campfire, and then lay down to continue your rest. As Erus, the rest of your watch goes by uneventful, as does the rest of it. Wake up in the morning.
Well, Erus was on last watch.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then the next hour goes by uneventfully as you all get your little bit of rest and wake up. Carve up some creature. I'm gonna double check.
I immediately go to Iihane and dump 5 points of lay on hands.
I've already cured
Oh,
myself.
never mind. Fucking, I'm.
I
an
did-
idiot.
Going to?
I
She's like,
used-
what are you doing? Don't touch me.
I listened to that. I heard it. Did not register. at
Yeah.
all.
Well,
Okay.
the nice thing is now you have those 5 still to spare during this week.
I've got 10 right now.
Well, yeah, but now
Okay,
you don't have
so
used any.
5 survival checks for the carves.
I'm double
'cause
checking
one-
the adolescent.
While you're
Uh,
doing that, I gotta switch laundry over real fast, so I'll be right back.
Honestly, do you guys mind taking a quick 5-minute break? I really got to use the bathroom.
Yeah,
No
I do
problem.
too.
All right, let's take a quick 5 minutes, and then we'll be back at 4:04. So see you guys in 5.
Not found. I have returned.
Welcome back, Whistle. Yeah, no, it's been a fun time since you've been away. Crazy
Yeah.
stuff has happened.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Elden Ring has sucked up 45 hours of my life. On one
Yeah, I
character.
still haven't even started playing yet. I've been watching Pat's streams because I've been too busy with work the last 6
I know
days.
I've streamed it like twice myself.
Yeah.
I also got the new Horizons game and streamed that once yesterday.
Yeah, I was playing that the entire time I had COVID.
I'm not
Because
very
like,
far in it. I'm in Chain Town.
oh yeah, that's super not far.
Yeah.
Yeah, my copy arrived the second day I was sick, and I played it for probably about 72 hours over that entire week, and I beat it by the Sunday I started feeling better.
Yeah, no. I played it for 3 hours. I'll probably play it some more on Tuesday. And then probably some Elden Ring on Wednesday. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Played what? Huh?
Horizons.
Yeah, Horizon. Yeah. It
I
was
get
a really
Horizon.
good game. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I have a new favorite machine because it's a very clear Shin Godzilla reference.
I was gonna get Horizon, but I'm like Elden Ring and other stuff.
Yeah.
Don't have time. I'll get Horizon when it's cheaper on sale when there's nothing else going on.
It's really cool. Honestly, forget Elden Ring, but you need to just make a Monsterpedia for all of the monsters from Horizon Zero Dawn and this
So
one.
someone has technically already done that, but it's
Yeah,
like,
but I trust Aaron's monsters a bit more than random people I don't know.
Yeah,
well,
I
that
also trust my
and
monsters
there
more too.
are some monsters where it's like some of the machines where it's like, okay, clearly these were the first ones they made and they're not as good as any of the later ones and they haven't updated them.
I have a
And
couple like
which is
that too.
yeah, like which is why I'm planning to give myself the project of going through their Horizon manual and making my own versions that are updated and better. There's one that I don't like where it's the Deathbringer and it's like, yeah, so for the action where it shoots a rocket, it's just like it casts fireball. Like no.
They didn't make it a custom attack. They're just like, make it
It just
easier. It's
says
fireball.
it literally just says it casts fireball. And then for all of the like chain reactions for shooting like power cells and stuff, it's like it um it is subjected to the fireball spell except it does this damage instead of fire damage.
It's not a fire.
It's like you could do that like in so few words, just be like, yeah, like it and each creature within X feet of it take however many lightning damage or fire damage or acid damage or whatever, instead of being like it's fireball but it does lightning.
Okay, so you are 1 minute over our time. Dude, I don't know if I have the adolescent in anywhere, so I'm gonna pull them up here. I think I've got to put the loot, which is happy. So, young and adolescent Magala. It is 3 so it's going to be 6 carves total. The adolescent one.
Why is there 3 on the adolescent? What the fuck?
It's actually a really high CR. It just got mowed through. I also forgot.
Kind of like Patton.
That's how it goes.
All right. Okay, 6 survival checks. The
First-
first 3 will be for the littles.
Okay.
1.
Yeah, you rolled a 4, gave you a 10. Roll a 14. Okay, so those are all successes, obviously.
Yeah. And now we'll do the 3 for the adolescent. What the
Wow.
fuck?
Impressive
Okay, so
stuff.
ignore that extra 21 that double clicked. But yeah, I was thinking it was going to be
8,
3 21s
4.
for the fucking adolescent.
That's funny. Yeah, 21's the lowest you can roll. So, so all successes. I know, surprising. Do you guys want to roll for them now, or do you want to roll for them at the end?
Let's roll for them at the end.
Yeah, it's easy on you and everybody. We could just grab it and talk about them off stream.
That is fine with me. So you finish carving them after about an hour, no, 5 minutes per, so a half hour or so of carving up these creatures, leaving the rest What do you do with the rest of the bodies? Actually, these are frenzy-filled virus variant.
We're on
creatures.
the edge of town. I think I
Burn.
would want to show the mayor like the
Okay.
problem that it's here. We have proof now.
Yeah.
We also just
We
Like-
kinda,
just
like,
keep zigzagging from the fucking town.
Well, no,
I mean-
we're at the edge of town, so we're already here.
Yeah, sure. You guys didn't actually travel out. You literally just camped outside.
Yeah.
So out of curiosity, the things seem to be like following Patton almost like they were listening to him or like obeying him. Can we like investigate their bodies for any signs of like, I don't know, like a control device or like magic or
Yeah, you can get an
something?
investigation.
Because like I'm thinking something kind of like the future predators and Primeval, where like they have like a fucking weird clamp on their head that controls them. All right, investigation check.
Investigation. Okay,
20.
Man, it must be rough for you. I'm just saying.
Hey, that's why I've given up on such a check.
fucking
If we want a
rouges.
religion check, I can help with religion. But
Fucking rouges. All right.
Rouge the Bat.
Yeah, I mean, as you look through the corpses, the big and the smalls, you don't see any kind of mechanical device, any kind of thing that would point to them like following him. The three younger ones, as far as you kind of piece together, there are the ones that are from the bodies that you guys found previous to entering Riveroo, and they are following around this larger one that's probably been here for a while, or at least sometime. Now you're not specifically sure how long. You've never seen how quickly Gormagala ages, so they don't seem to be under any kind of control that you can find on their body.
All right. Just kind of a coincidence that they happened to show up just after Patton left, and how Patton or someone infected us with the parasite version of the virus instead of the just fucking die version like we've encountered in the past. Interesting.
yes, I do think there's a clear connection with him. But then again, there always was a connection with Patton and these guys. He's
Yeah.
the one that poisoned that town.
Yeah.
Or had it
I'm
poisoned.
just thinking that Patton is like also like has some method of control over like the Magalas that him or his agents spawn from people. Or at least like maybe his boss does if he has a boss or whatever. I don't fucking know.
So, what are we doing with the bodies?
Bring a couple back for Duddy and as evidence, and then probably burn the rest.
Yeah, I would
definitely.
burn the lot. Bring one of the not smat. Well, the small ones exploded.
They exploded.
Didn't they?
Technically, yes. There's like little bits that you
Yeah.
carved off of them, off the
So
exploded
I
bits.
guess we'll burn the small ones and bring the big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
To show the mayor, just
I guess.
maybe wrap it up, but
Yeah. So what
There
And
causes
then by the
panic?
time we get back to town, everyone's chest
Erus what?
bursted.
Yeah, everybody's
Eh.
dead.
Erus doesn't like leaving any of the bodies not burned.
well, we can burn it afterwards. I just want to show the mayor so he knows what he like is the danger. Like we can burn the body afterwards. You can even tell the mayor yourself you don't burn it. I want to show him it.
Erus is going along with it. He doesn't like it, but like he
Like
understands.
I understand, which is why I want you to be close enough that you can stop anything negative happening because you're the one I trust with these guys. So I will specifically wrap it up though with like a blanket.
You can use like
Yeah,
your
I will.
webbing.
Yeah, webbing. I wasn't sure about webbing getting it back off, but yeah,
I would
using
say
my
I would
webbing will
I
work.
would count it as like your one use type of net. Like
Yeah, that's cool then. Use my webbing to cover up to not scale everybody. And bring it to the mayor. Like, I know we were just here yesterday,
Hey, bro.
but this attacked us on the edge of the town.
Yeah.
And
The-
then show him the corpse. Probably outside, so I don't bring it into his closed environment of his office.
They have you walk in. We'll just kind of fast track this one a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, you guys walk in. They have you bring it around back just for the sake of not keeping it out on the front steps. He goes out there, seems concerned, and as he looks, he goes, I understand that you wish to burn it, but it could provide a lot of valuable research. Would you allow us to keep it and study it if you return from your hunt?
I don't know if we're even gonna return here. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let you study this, but it's at your own peril, okay?
Of course.
You're going to need to have people with protections and suits. You're gonna need people who can cure like extremely strong diseases on standby just in case.
He's snapping to, and like pointing to the receptionist, start writing stuff down.
They know more of the magic bits. They can tell you exactly what you'll need to know, like what spells and shit. But and then once you're done studying it, burn it all. Burn it. Anything else that it like you can see, you can tell as it infects areas and stuff. There will be this purple viscous area. Burn anything that has that purple tinge to it. Everything. It's the only way to make sure that this doesn't fucking get out too much. And you make sure that wherever you're fucking studying this is not anywhere near highly populated areas.
And that's
'Cause it
why
can
you
spread
brought it
like-
into my city instead of
We-
just having me come
we
to
have
it.
wrapped up to where it's it's not gonna fucking spread and shit. Like yeah, when it's in areas like this, you want to make sure it's. I mean, I probably would have put it like in the bag of holding or something. I don't know.
You cannot fit that in a
Like-
bag of holding. It's too big.
It is
Semantics.
large, yeah.
It's too big.
Yeah, we would have like made sure it's sufficiently wrapped and shit, or like we would have. Either that, or we would have like I would have had him like stay outside of town, had them go and bring the mayor out to it, knowing this and like, yeah, if you're gonna have it around people, make sure it's wrapped in multiple layers to make sure this shit has as little chance as possible to get out. Otherwise, just don't even bring it into these areas.
We will be careful. And I appreciate you allowing us to research this. I think it will help all of us. We'll be contacting the Hunters Guild to ask for assistance.
And if you can, please make a urgent inquiry over to Rewix over in
Poke Village.
whatever in Poke Village. He is the current researcher in terms of finding a cure.
Will do. Thank you very much for the information. We will use him as for insight on anything he needs to test or check. Which is invaluable. Okay. Is there anything else, or are you finally on your actual hunt?
We're gonna go now.
Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Same to you with your research.
All right. Guys, leave the town once again.
For the third time.
Finally.
Until we find out we're diseased again in about 5 minutes, and then.
You start to see something poking from your stomach as you leave the town.
No!
No.
Well, at this point, we don't have to come back to town for that. Like we just came back to warn them. Yeah, that's about...
Guys, on the out back here.
Yeah.
All right, let's begin this journey. We got a good solid 40 minutes plus of content still to do. Let's go wandering in the woods I'm up for it.
The turn order is still.
You're a turn order.
But here you go. Because I know you're about to ask.
I was. Begin or for the day. Doom, doom. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. No, I clicked the button. Save. Right here. So you begin your journey. Is there anything that you guys talk about while you're kind of finally leaving for the third time?
Trying to think. I would probably like. What do you like? How would we be able to stop that guy from using scrolls like that in the future? Like, are we able to?
Where did he
Well-
pull the scroll out of?
One of his pouches on his belt.
Pockets. I mean,
Patrick's
if
pocket.
If he has pouches, then I mean, it looks like he pulled it out of a pouch. So if he has them stored in like areas on his armor, we could just try and take his bags or pouches.
well, and counterspell should work against scrolls. So if someone, learns how to counterspell,
I just look over at Allset and just go, "Can you learn what he's talking about?"
I cannot on a whim counter something that could go into effect. I do not have that is not in my repertoire.
Yeah, it looks like we're fucked.
None of us
Um,
can counterspell.
oh yeah, like,
Literally not in
it's-
my list.
yeah, clerics can never get it. Like, it's not
Yeah.
on any of their subclasses.
I don't think
We need a
paladins can
sorcerer,
either.
yeah. Well, only Oath of Redemption or Watchers, but it's a third level spell, so
Oh,
it'll
what
be a bit.
what level would I have to get to for a third level spell?
As a
Uh,
paladin, like 10th,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so
that's
you're
half.
never gonna get it.
Yeah, no.
or quarter casters.
I mean, I can prep a dispel magic and be like, okay, if he's gonna pull out a spell, I'm gonna dispel the magic on the scroll.
Though
But, like-
dispel magic only works on like stuff like if they're under the
I feel like it
effects of a
would've-
spell, like you would dispel magic would end like haste or like
I mean, I thought you could dispel magic on a scroll.
I
Just
mean,
one.
he can get
rules
counterspell
as
on a
written you
scroll.
technically like rules as written you can't dispel a scroll unless it's like a scroll of like haste or whatever because dispel
Yeah,
magic is specifically
it's not
to
a
end
continuous spell.
active spells on a creature like haste, heat metal, like anything like that, like that
Yeah.
have a duration on a creature. Like
It
you
would
could dispel
be
magic
It'd be
contagion
up to
on
DM,
someone.
but yeah.
it would be 9th level paladin when I would get that spell. If we
I think you would have to be paladin basically the rest of the game. get
pretty
that.
much, yeah, I would have to.
You just stun
If
him
he-
and steal his belt.
Yeah, if he runs away at level 19 or so, like
There's
he-
something
See,
wrong,
what we
guys.
really need is we need a sword of sharpness so we can just cut off his hands.
Yeah, so I was planning on going. I mean, this is your guy. This is
I
your
don't
guy.
think-
You can figure out how to fucking counterspell him.
yeah, why don't you take 9
Yeah.
levels?
Erus is like, I mean, yeah, because I have two levels in Paladin right now, so if the next 7 levels I took were Paladin,
We'd
I
be able
could-
to counterspell him at level 19.
yeah, I'd
yeah.
only be able to hit 11 in Barbarian, and yeah, Erus is.
Just take
We
5
just need
levels
a
in,
weapon material
abjuration.
that does the effect of the
Erus
sword
would
of
become
sharpness.
Warlock. Erus is just gonna fuck being a Paladin, Warlock.
I technically could multi-class into it. Never mind. We are adventuring. Oh,
Or we could sorcerer. I could sorcerer.
Let's just pay the other group to make us a bunch of counterspell scrolls.
I was gonna say, like, we can just spell scrolls. I think all of us can cast spells. Maybe not Azrar. I don't know.
I can't cast spells, but Aaron does allow non-spellcasters to use scrolls.
So long
Yeah.
as
Because
they...
Heavy had an entire character based
Yep,
around it.
so long as you have a
you-
character that has some kind of like innate spell cast.
yeah, you have to have spellcasting of some kind.
Question.
Yes.
Could you use a counterspell scroll as a reaction?
You'd have to
Or
because
yeah.
the normal
No.
casting time is a reaction.
Yes, you could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I understand that, but isn't like using a scroll considered an action of its
You
own?
use the
so-
scroll the way that spell's supposed to be.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yep.
Hadn't run into that. Just thought of it. So.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, we could just find someone to sell us spell scrolls, and I think most of us would be able to do that.
I
So
do know another paladin subclass that does get counterspell, but it's a homebrew one by Griff that I
And-
technically
Well, that-
coerced
wouldn't-
him into making.
wouldn't that also only be at once he gets
Yep.
third level spells? Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's not going
probably.
to change the spell level. This isn't like
Yeah.
Pathfinder. Pathfinder
yeah.
does that.
So kind of
Uh,
useless for me. I'm not gonna get third level spells with my current plan. So
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah.
pain does
Scrolls
the
it
14
is.
give me, Aaron?
No. So, I mean, you guys are discussing this. I mean, I was letting you guys discuss this. This is like your travel conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is you guys' travel conversation. How the fuck do we deal with that motherfucker?
We just need a way to cut off his fucking hand so he can't hold it, and then
so,
blind
finger.
him so
Break
he
his
can't
hand.
read. Then
No, had he
so
been
no
blind-
words come out either.
He would have escaped before the 3 turns. It doesn't.
we
So-
just need someone to cast silence on him.
He might even be dead right now. Remember, he took a bunch of damage.
so even if he's silenced, he can still use a spell. You know, it's already cast.
Unless the
It
well,
doesn't need components.
No,
yeah.
he just
yeah,
use it.
true.
This is a
You
have
need
this is
to
a
be
heads
able
up
to
now.
read
it,
it, so he needs to be blinded.
You
To
just need some dimension shackles.
yeah.
Easy. We just kill him before it happens.
Exactly. All damage is good damage.
Iron fans of Billeroo. We need those.
So-
Big damage.
As you're walking and kind of having this conversation, all set as you're the spotter. Don't forget you also can get materials each day or resources. Technically, you had a
I just need the
previous journey.
location of where we're at.
Yep. So you're currently we count in the mountain, the snowy mountain. Like, I mean, as you're looking around, like looking for materials and whatnot within the conversations, you happen to notice a large chunk of crystals just on the edge of one of the mountain sides. That was, you're guessing since you didn't see him before, was probably buried by snow. That maybe it shifted around and now is.
I'll just stop and.
It's
Well,
nice, like curved, like
everyone.
out.
It seems that we have found a very large mineral node. As I
Ooh.
will point it out.
I'll pull out 6 pickaxes.
Wolverine them.
Yeah, 100%. And just yeah.
All right, go ahead and make me an athletics check. As Erus just runs in as you inform him of this.
And yeah, run and jump and just
Clink, and as you do, the mountain below you begins to move. Though you do get a material, since you succeed.
I want to upgrade my hammer. What do I roll?
D6. Locations. Let's see your handouts.
It's not a fucking stone this time.
Snowy mountains, and we are looking at 4 with mining. The dragonite ore.
Stone.
There are no stones at this tier,
Yes.
so you get a dragonite ore. As this begins to shake and move,
When
As-
Erus mines, he turns into a fucking goblin.
And these aren't. You're going Basario, yes, and this creature is not made of stone. There is crystal covering its entire back.
Still Basarios.
In addition to the other mound, as it begins to move, the other one begins to move, and they both rise up as you do see a crystal Basarios and another
Fucking
one
kidding me, Aaron.
right next. No, I am not kidding you.
Yes.
They are there. They exist. Going
Sorry, I
We
rolled a
can get
14.
Dragonite ore from carved materials. Give me.
So we
This
are
is
currently
anything
up
like
to
the
2
game.
Dragonite because there was a previous Dragonite that we had in Team
Don't we
7.
need 15
Was-
to upgrade our shit?
Yes.
Oh, that's cringe.
Oh, why is it so much?
Guys, you just hit the levels where you can start gathering them.
wasn't it 19 to hit the level? Or 9 to get up to this level? Or to get these things?
It was 10.
It was
10?
10. Yeah.
Hey, we're level 12.
It increases by
We
5.
didn't get one until level 11.
We also leveled up to 11 real quick.
Yeah, because the we level up fast at these levels, yeah. That's how it be.
Okay, so where are we?
So, I'm gonna grab some Basario tokens here. We're gonna have Erus. He's gonna be somewhere over here, mining the one. You guys are like somewhere here along the road. Just delete them suckers. Why can't I? Oh, I can't. On the wrong map.
Nice.
What a
The
fool.
the player map. You guys are somewhere around here, like on the road. Erus is over there.
On the
Just
road again. I like how we both went there.
I'm gonna murder you all with these
I'm
creatures.
gonna watch Shrek once we're done.
I don't have tokens specifically
Anytime
for
Erus
crystal.
gets blinded, he just
I
goes,
do have
"Where
crystal.
are you?"
So angels, no boxcar racer. No, boxcar racer. I'll have to find out. You don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about.
And I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Can't eat,
There you go.
can't sleep.
Got tokens.
tonight.
These it's fine.
I would say they're huge.
I mean, I'm gonna double check because I literally don't have these.
Gravios is Garg.
He is huge.
He is
Oh.
Huggy.
What the fuck is that?
He's Huggy.
What are these?
Those are your
The
crystal
fuck,
yeah.
these
bits.
don't look like any
Chunky boys.
Basarios I know.
The Ruby Bazarios from online.
Ah,
Which is also crystal. Because this is
Yeah,
not the
like, they're-
ruby. It's slightly different.
Yeah. Because Ruby and Crystal are basically the exact same thing, just with slightly different names.
I am 100%
Is-
just gonna make one of them just slightly higher CR or lower something or something like that.
Yeah, I
like
thought
one
the
of
idea
them.
was to just not even make one of them because
I
like
probably-
they were made independently of each other, but they just happen to be the exact same fucking thing.
Oh, and it's
In fact, you could put a little addendum that Crystal Basarios can be any of the Gym Dragon gems. Like
It could be fun.
Sapphire.
Mm.
Maybe change one of the attacks with the elements of the Gym Dragons.
that'd be cool.
Oh wait, no, that is the image for Crystal Bazarios
Mhm.
from fucking online. But it's pretty much just fucking identical to Ruby in every regard except for its weaknesses.
there. I turned them so they're both facing. All right, I'm missing Azrar.
Oh yeah, fuck. Maybe. You can remove my frenzy charge too.
No.
Oh, okay. Once again, I'm at the top of the turn order.
Rouges.
Surprise, surprise.
I mean, when you can't literally roll, I don't. Oh, no, you
Oh,
can't.
he can on initiative because he's not a rabbit.
It's
Rouge.
true.
He has to be a rabbit.
All right.
Well, because initiative also isn't a skill check.
It is. Remember,
It
we
is?
had disadvantage on it when we had exhaustion.
Wait,
It's a dex
So then I
check.
still can't roll below a fucking.
You don't have proficiency in it.
Shit. Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. True.
That's why rabbits are so
Battle.
powerful
Battle.
True.
because they have proficiency in initiative.
Yeah. I think there is a rogue feature or a subclass feature that might give you initiative proficiency. but it's definitely not my subclass. But my subclass does give me
There's that.
advantage on initiative check.
All right. So
Next level.
it is Azrar's turn, as currently Erus is on top of him.
What's up?
Front, you're up on top.
I'm gonna dash to the one that Erus is on top of.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action dash, that is. And then main hand. Dibble. Does 19 hit?
A 19 hits.
All right. For 28 damage.
28 points of damage.
And then that ends my turn.
Close. It's an HP for them. I rolled HP. Oh, I will minus that off. Why can't I? I'm just not bringing it now at all. 9, 1. All right. So your turn comes to a close. It is now All Set's turn.
And we've taken a long rest in that
Correct.
in town,
Yeah.
so yeah, there's some stuff I gotta move around. Spearhead, please assist where you can. I personally will move up 20 or so feet.
Check.
Let's get
No, that was
this out. Shape. It is 20-foot cube. That's a circle. Get out of here. Get out of here. Still.
Oh, get out of here.
Okay. So we will attempt to fair fire the zone.
Okay.
The neuralizer switches off to like just like a little pop stick and just.
Dexterity. I am superior at this. It's okay to be afraid of my superiority. 6.
It'll be for
Big.
the other one also has to be safe, yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to do both. I was just rolling once for both of them. Haha, even better.
Alright, cool.
So,
As,
what color does your fairy fire turn them?
it's like electric blue.
Electric blue. Most I'm gonna get.
And the dodge. Alright, so the fair fire's up. I'm concentrating on it. We're good. That's it.
All right, so as they are now fairy fire, Erus, you are now up.
All right. I'm just gonna look down and go, neat, and pull out my hammer and
Are you gonna keep
slam
mining
'em.
them?
sure.
I mean, technically
Yeah.
there are more minerals.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll keep mining it. I'm on its back. Fuck it. Another athletics check.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a success. Roll me a d6.
Nice. Do I have a thing that's just a D6? I do. I have one called Mine. Son of a fuck!
You get a modulator.
No, I don't want this.
Got it.
Hey, that could be useful for me. I still have no rare weapon.
Boom. See, you're helping. Teamwork.
Can I count that athletics check as a technical attack on it since I'm mining?
I
its
minused
back?
1 damage from it.
So would I get to do a second mine check then?
No.
He should technically be
gonna
able to add his strength mod
Strength
to it, unless
yeah.
because he's
I'm-
barbarian and
No.
he's proficient with all weapons.
It's not an attack. I just did 1 damage because I was being generous.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, okay.
that's fine.
But you
He
do.
needs a war pick of mining.
All right. Though their turn comes to a close, it's now their turn. And on their turn. Okay, it's in a. I don't know if it's gonna walk far enough. How far can it go? These guys can go kind of far. Not really worth it. Ooh, is that worth it? Yeah, that's worth it. It is gonna move forward. Right. So it kind of just walks up and around Azrar. In case that would be, it can avoid you. Sure. And then watch as it kind of leans back and just breathes out a gout of combustible gas. It just fills a 30 cone
Which way?
towards you. Oh, that I get my phone here. We'll hit all three of you. All three. So it will be so Spearhead, all set, and Iihane, please all make me a dexterity saving throw.
You
Spearhead
bastard.
will have advantage because he's dodging. So
I-
16.
You know what? Better than I expected. I
And
failed, but better than I expected.
then I just need one for all set. 17. Okay. All set and Spearhead, you both succeed. You take So actually, all set and Spearhead, you take no damage.
And I hate the
Oh.
fool.
This is heat beam. I'm mixing it up. I'm mixing it up. That's the wrong damage. Wrong ability I was looking at. So you still succeed though. It's just different damage. And it's just half damage on the success. So it is 39. So half would be 18 to you both for fire damage, and then Iihane it's 39.
Yep.
As the other one around it attempts to shake Erus off, opposed athletics, please, or acrobatics if you wish.
Alright. Ooh, that's 13.
It's what kind of damage, by the way?
Fire.
Oh, I would like to use my reaction to half that, please.
Sure. You half it down to 18. As Erus, you are thrown off, or sorry, which is 15 feet up, taking 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall onto the ground.
Yeah.
And that is its action. Iihane.
Okay, this thing. I'm going to walk up to it. I have my shield out, but not my sword, because I would like to once again cast Primal Savagery on
Okay.
it. Whip advantage because it's fairy fired.
Mm-hmm.
So 28 for 11 acid.
That's true. All set. Please make me a Constitution saving throw for the fairy
Yeah,
fire.
it's the 10.
Oh, okay. So you succeed.
Yeah.
I thought that was for the thing. All right.
So
So
you didn't roll with advantage for Warcast?
I don't
you
have.
had it.
I don't think I have Warcaster on this.
I
gotta
thought you did.
I'll double check.
for 11.
Yes, I did. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you succeed. So
Yeah.
11 points of acid damage as you begin to melt away some of it, the core of like on the side of its neck.
And then right next to it, I cast Spiritual Weapon,
Aha. Ta-da!
which technically should also be at advantage. So let me hit that one more time, because I forgot that that's also at advantage.
Okay, you can move it where you wanted to put it.
It'd just be right there.
Look, it's an actual token, guys. It exists.
Yeah, I know. That's so nice.
Hey.
Special.
So either one should hit it, and
It does.
I accidentally didn't roll at advantage to take whatever damage you feel.
We'll take the first one because that makes the most sense.
Yeah, that's what I felt too. I just left it.
Okay. So yeah, it slices into it, cutting through magically through its hardened armor.
25. Yeah. I would have had it here, and I'll finish my movement the last 10 feet there. That way, I'm not right next to them.
Okay. Let's do
Or any-
out.
Yeah, exactly. My turn's over.
Okay. It ends. Azrar, you are now up. This thing is just like swinging its head towards you all and a body check into you.
Right. Main hand. Does a 29 hit?
Just barely.
And then I will offhand
This one's looking a little bloodied.
for 22 damage.
Okay, that's a hit.
For 10, or not 22 damage, 22
Right.
to hit for 10 damage.
Yep.
And then that ends my turn.
Yeah, it just comes to an end. All set. You are now up.
Okay. I don't really get to use these very often, but um,
Pokemon?
I'm gonna so in
Uh.
conjunction with the Kieran Born ability, I'm gonna Shocking Grasp at like a range.
Ooh.
So this will be an advantage for the Shocking Grasp because of the Fairy Fire. I just don't know how big of a range it is, and I want to get away from it.
Fair.
So
22 hits.
Okay. As 8 lightning damage, and it can't take reactions, as I am just gonna leave about 30 feet. Spearhead will hit the corner there.
Okay.
And I personally will switch over to Trank Ammo.
Okay.
For the bonus action. And that'll be it.
Okay, your turn comes to a close. Erus.
Right. I'm gonna hit him.
Good choice. Good choice.
And I already get advantage.
Yes, you do. He's all
uh,
glowing with blue, electric blue. Crit.
nah.
That's solid 20.
Yeah.
Five
that for
and
damage.
more is still alive. As Azrar stabs into it twice from under the chin, you just take the opportunity just to smash into it to the side. You just hear all of its armor just breaking and cracking, revealing that soft, fleshy tissue inside. As you then take the opportunity, as it's stunned, you smash it again, and there's no way it's surviving that crit. As it goes down.
And I'll just turn around and walk over to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Now its turn, it turns and it looks at you as it's swinging around, doing a little tail whip.
Uh-huh.
And then you watch as gas from below it begins to release outwards, expanding in a 15-foot radius around it. I need everybody in that range, which would be everybody but all set, to make me a dexterity saving throw, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
It is dexterity.
Oh wow, I
Danger sense.
sucked at that. What the
18.
fuck? Oh,
Okay.
and I still had an advantage, so I shouldn't. Oh, whatever.
It doesn't
it's a
matter.
13.
Yep, 13 no matter what. So Iihane, you fail. Erus, you succeed because of danger sense. Spearhead succeeds because of spearhead. And Azrar, you fail.
But I evasion, so
That's
I
fine.
half any damage anyways.
You take 18 points of damage, Iihane, 9 for Azrar, and you are both on fire.
Well, I have that with reaction.
You take 9.
I'm not raging, so I can't do it.
And Iihane is
good.
on fire. Azrar is on fire.
Let me roll. Oh wait, no, I'm not concentrating.
Okay.
I forgot. Spiritual weapon.
That is its turn. Neither of its abilities recharge. As Iihane, you are up at the start of your turn. You take 4 more fire damage.
Okay. -4. First off, bonus action for a spiritual weapon to attack.
16 is a miss.
No, sorry.
Advantage.
Advantage. So let me just. The 20 plus 5. No, it'd be 9.
15 does not hit
It's
either.
less, so
That is a miss.
yeah. So either way, that riffs. And then for my action,
You're on fire.
yep, I'm gonna ignore that fire and bite it.
Okay. 27 just barely hits for 18 points of damage. Right.
The acid bites from hell.
It's like just dissolving its hardened armor. Okay. Iihane done. Azrar, you're on fire. You take 10 points of fire damage.
Oh, you fucker.
Oof.
Okay. Oh, and it's my turn. Oh, good. I move up, and I dabble
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's a crit.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
We have rolled so many crits.
There's been a lot of crits, and just like
That's a
actual
lot
20
of
crits.
damage.
Merry Christmas.
3,
Let,
28,
let me add this.
15.
69
Three.
damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. He's looking bloodied, but alive. So,
Okay. And then offhand.
I'll set better hope he fucking gets these tranks, because
1, 8, 8 out.
15 is a
15. Does that?
miss.
Okay.
Okay, as it is now All Set's turn.
It's just bloodied, right?
It is,
I
a bit messed
I
up
need
after
that
the hit.
I need that material that just gives us
Let you
the
know.
hit points.
Yeah. So
All right. Well,
you think maybe, but it's pretty messed up. There, its neck is dissolving from acid. It's been stabbed in the underbelly from Azrar.
I will once once Erus gets his good couple hits in, then I'll attempt to drink it. So I will hold my action. Spearhead will continue to just be a body right there.
Okay.
Continue to dodge, and I'll pass with the readied.
All right, Erus, you're up. 16 is yes, no, 19 is a hit because you have advantage because of fairy fire.
Yep.
20. All right, you strike into the first time, a chunk of its armor bursts off. Still alive.
Oof.
It's another natural 20.
I feel bad. I'm sorry.
Chain crit can't do nothing, but normal nat 20 is OP.
Apparently,
Oh,
shit.
God. That's like the 4th or 5th one from just you. As
Yeah,
that is
I'm
more
not
than
looking
enough
fine.
to kill it.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's fine.
A normal hit, it would have survived. A crit hit, it did not, as it goes down.
I was literally afraid of exactly that happening.
It just turns around from Azrar to face it, and as it does, it's just a hammer just uppercuts it. Just you hear the neck snap, and then just crushes to the ground. Dead. Poor little Cristobasarios. Someone just comes over, starts mining you. You go to defend yourself, and they kill you for it.
I'm gonna walk over to each of them
Mhm.
and crouch down and just kind of put my hand on the side and just go, "I'm sorry," and close their eyes.
I really should say I'm sorry, and then pull pickaxe.
Well, no, now that they're dead, that sounds whistle to do
Oh
that.
man,
Yeah. You want to get us some more
So
Dragonite ore?
that is going to be
Okay.
6 cards.
And it will be nothing below a 21.
That's true. You see, but we gotta see if there's
A good
crits.
crit.
We gotta see for crits.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no crit.
So many
but
21s
I rolled
there.
a nat 1 that became a 21.
Yep.
Well, there's 130 and the rest are 21s because he has it set to advantage.
Yeah,
for
I
some
know.
reason.
I know. It's a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah,
21s.
fuck. Oh,
It's
yeah.
fine. I knew what they were. That's funny. You
Yeah,
didn't roll anything
I
above a
still
10
had it
except
on
for one of them.
advantage from fucking fairy fire.
All right. So all successes. Have I always done natural ones are always fails?
But it
I
became
I
a
don't-
10.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
true.
It's not a
It
nat
is.
1.
Technically, that is true because of your stuff. So that is true. It becomes a 10. It's not. So it does count.
Oh, look at that, a natural 10.
So tough. All right, so we have those 6 carves. We're gonna call it as you guys finish carving this thing up. We'll roll for the gores and for these materials to see what you guys get.
Hopefully,
and-
some fun stuff.
Go from there on that. Okay, so and then I'll figure experience. What do we want to roll for first? We want to roll for the Magalas, or we want to roll for this thing?
The Magalas. Let's do that because we killed them first.
Yeah.
Okay, you have 6 carves. Who's carving or who's rolling for what?
6, we could all do 2.
So who's
There's-
rolling? Who's rolling twice for the adolescent one? versus the young one.
I
'Cause
vote
remember,
Erus.
there's 4 of us, not 3 of us.
Yeah.
I vote Erus roll twice because he's the closest,
Oh, yeah, we're way off.
story-wise to Gore.
6. Yeah, there definitely is 4. So that's not gonna be at all. No, yeah. So someone rolls. Everybody can roll once, and then so 2 people can roll twice. Well, I can't fucking. Why can't I
No.
math right? I'm so dumb.
3 people roll once.
2 of
You
us
know-
roll twice.
Yeah, 2 people roll
Yeah.
twice. That's all there is to it, man. That was rough. So
Oh, yeah, 2 people. Oh, fuck.
20!
Yeah, roll twice, Azrar.
Yeah, I'll roll 2d20. Yeah.
another 20.
A 20!
So many 20!
So
Oh,
Wow.
my part.
the fun part about this is that I was gonna do the second role as the adolescent and the other one is the young. So you guys got 2 of the adolescents, one which I believe there are actually 2 material effects. There's I said as an option for it. So I'll probably give you one is one and one's the other potentially one. So 17. So
My players are gonna hate me later if I'm rolling this hot because it's gonna translate later.
So it's 1, 2, 3, and then Azrar's both would count as the adolescent. He was the one who rolled last, so the last 2 will count as towards the adolescent.
I thought
So-
we decided that I did
Right.
both the adolescent.
Oh, you did? Okay, my bad on that. Okay, so then the Azrar's 18 is for the young.
Yeah.
So the 17 on the young is a defiled scale, which has the effects of armor. I have to put this in chat. Botanist. When you successfully gather a plant resource, you instead gather 2 for that effect. And then for the weapon effect, your weapon deals an extra 1d4 necrotic damage. Nothing big. This is a CR5 creature, so we're not expecting to do anything huge from the young one. The 3 from Iihane is a carapace, which gives you frenzy resist on the armor, or when held, this weapon draws light in, snuffing all non-magical flames within 10 feet of it. It turns dim light into darkness and bright light into dim light. And then
That's pretty fucking sick.
the 18
cool.
is actually something different than the other one. So you get the smooth plate. This is resistance to cold damage as a reaction once. And then you have, when you cast spells that deal necrotic damage, you gain a +1 bonus to its spell attack roll or increase its spell save DC by 1. Specifically for necrotic. Smooth plate. And that's all the young pieces.
Ooh, that could be fun for me because I have a lot of stuff I can do necrotic with.
I do like that carapace
Like
weapon
folded
one.
It's a fun one.
It's cool. It's just really cool.
So,
All right, so now we have this one where we rolled an 18. So we have a Magala plate. Let's see, which is a weapon. Okay, so I mean, you honestly, there's a better one here for you on the 18. So you have this one, which is the plate, which the armor effect.
We have 14, 20, and 20.
Oh, it is 14. You're right. It's not the 18. So I apologize on that. So it's actually the feeler. So resistance to cold damage while you wear this armor.
Okay.
Is the armor effect. It was the 18. It was +1 to all spells. And then the feeler is a melee weapon only effect, which is a frightened cone like effect. Wave of terror in a 15-foot radius. A 15-foot radius around you. So it's not a cone.
I wouldn't be able to
DC
use that +1 anyways. I have a +2.
Fair.
DC 14 action. Okay.
So and then the gem. Here is one. Here is the, if you aren't wearing light, medium, or heavy armor, your base armor class is 14 plus your dex.
That would be really good for Erus.
I need one higher.
One more AC. With the you also have the weapon effect. Well, which actually says while tuned to this armor, so technically it is it should be weapon. While tuned to this weapon, you grow 2 additional arms. As a bonus action, you can have the armors make 2 unarmed strikes. Strikes can only deal 1 plus your strength modifier. When attempting to use these arms for anything other than punching something, you must make a DC 13 intelligence check On a successful check, the arms work as expected. On a failed, arms complicate the situation. Your Goro with
have a hard time being General Grievous.
your Goro
That
more.
sounds amazing.
So
wait, is that weapon or is that one an armor
that's a
one?
weapon one. That's the second one.
Okay.
But also there's also this one on a 20 for the weapon as well, which might be Iihane's cup of tea. Which is this weapon has 6 runes. When holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more runes to cast one of the following spells using your spellcasting save. Inflict wounds, blindness and deafness, bestow curse, blight. This weapon gains 1d6 runes daily at dawn.
Pretty good. So we got 2 of those.
You have you can either, if you want, you can either have either that or you have 2 of those. You could have the armor effect, you could have the either weapon effect.
Cool. Okay. All right. Okay.
And the Crystal Basaros is gonna be the same way because I do not have that one listed.
Let's go. Let's look at my.
Yeah, we do have to roll Crystal Bizarrios now.
Yeah.
So just to make this simple, we have
Would that fucking arm punchy one count as another like damage one?
What do you mean?
Like
No,
as
no.
like a
It does not count as like a weapon deals extra damage. No, it's something completely separate. So you actually would have 2 fists. You could be like, boom,
Holy
boom
shit,
as your bonus
I need
actions.
to upgrade my hammer now. Cause I don't want to get rid of anything that I have in my
Mhm.
hammer right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's an extra 10 damage per turn effectively or per round.
Oh my, literally. I have the next 2 items that I want in my weapon. That's this and the Durham Carapace. So when I crit, I do an extra D4 damage.
Go with Part Break. Look for some of those ones. Those do extra damage as well.
Like, but don't the Durham Carapace doesn't count as a damage part. Does Park Breaker?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay.
So, I mean, it sounds like Erus
Remember that
wants one of the.
I want one of the Nick gems, like 100%.
Anybody
which is
else?
understandable. I would like one, but I'm not gonna fight for it, like, because it's useful for me, but it's also useful for like also if he wanted different types of spells. I'm
That's
not
true.
gonna.
That's true.
I'm not gonna like. I just put it in chats in our group chat so I remember what we have.
Okay. You guys can figure that out later then for sure. Let's go and roll for the Crystal Basarios. We still have 6 rolls on this as well. Everybody.
I would say that Allset and Iihane should do 2d20,
Makes
and
sense.
then Erus and I will do 1d20.
Makes sense to me.
Hold on.
All right. So, Crystal Basarios normally has 2 Machalite ores. I am going to change that to Dragonite ore. So we have 14 and 8, which is both all set. Erus roll, meaning you guys get 4 Dragonite.
So total 6 Dragonite ore in our stash.
And then on top of that, let's see, a 12 is going to be a fire sack, which lets you create as an action, speak the armor's command word, cause a swirling cloud of smoke shot through with white hot embers. Man, this is a fucking clusterfuck of description. Appears in a 10-foot radius around you. The cloud spreads around corners and blah 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 blah. Creatures take 3d6 fire damage if they're in the area. You can use it a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier. The other part of the flame sack does a 1d6 fire damage. Which you guys can look that up in the manual. It's a lot of this. Let's see. We have a 6 and a 4, which are the same thing. They're the Barsario shell. Suffer no harm from temperatures as warm as 100 Fahrenheit. And then the arm effect is Geologist. When you
So we-
successfully gather a mining resource, you instead gather 2.
So we got 2 of those shells.
You got 2 shells from you, yep. You got 3 shells, actually, because Azrar also rolled that.
Okay.
So 3 shells. The 18 is Dragonite ore. The 50, yeah, so that's it. I think everything. What am I missing? Yeah, and the fire sack. 3 shells, fire sack, 4 Dragonite. And that is everything. Let me do some experience for you guys because there's probably going to be a good chunk of experience.
It was a lot that we fought today.
Then we level up again.
You joke.
Those are not the correct numbers for that. CR9 does not give 20.
We're only 13,000 XP from leveling up.
That's-
12,800, but yeah.
Plus the adolescent is worth number.
Nice. I love a number.
It's the best kind of number.
I prefer two
Big
numbers,
number,
but-
give number.
Level up again.
Plus, then
Do
this
thing,
sucker.
see big number, feel good.
Thank you for number.
Why I use great swords in Elden Ring. I like to just see big number.
5,650 experience each.
When you get a donation on stream, you just have to say thank you for number.
Oh, yeah. I think that actually almost breaks you guys even with the other group.
Nice.
Yeah, 'cause we're only 7,250 from leveling.
I think they
Nice.
were around 1,200 as well.
Ooh.
On their experience. So it's like
Your
I like
story is
how
ahead,
character
but-
Mancer.
they had a shopping episode today.
Yeah, good.
I like how Character Mancer doesn't update how much XP I need to reach level 13.
Yep. But as soon as you hit past the number, it's like you can level up.
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause it used to like change the number each level.
That never changed for me.
Yeah.
I don't know, like my fucking roll 20 has
Sounds like yours is
changed and
buggy.
acted weird
Yeah.
for like the last fucking like 6 months.
So we're either leveling up next session or the session after.
So 3 sessions from now.
Like it.
Gotcha.
No.
Just quickly fight everything.
just-
Everything. We choose violence every time.
I give
I need
RP
to-
for not choosing violence as well, or
Yeah,
XP for not
yeah.
choosing
Yeah.
violence. So yeah,
No violence.
only violence.
Somewhere in
So
the
I'll
middle.
probably end up changing to my mage's staff here soon.
An amount of violence.
Mm. All right. So for those watching, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back on the 20th for the next episode for Group A and B to see where we're going. This group obviously is on their way to the Kuchala Deora. The other group was doing some shopping and causing a ruckus as per usual. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you like my stuff, check out my Patreon. I will put a link in chat right now really fast. You can get the Monster Hunter Monster Manual and the Guide to Monster Hunting to run your own game for free in the bio section. If you like that, and also become a patron to get access to Monster Hunt, additional monsters. Hope to see you there. Have a good one.